Hello, hello. Last time, so yes, this is Juke's apartment. We are in the middle of something. We'll get there in a second, though. So, some faces you might not know or remember. This was Clem. He was the noble. I put noble in quotation marks. He
He's
was
still
the.
much prettier than I remember him being. Okay.
Yeah, yes. And so you rescued him, and then you found out that his family's plotting to kill him. So that was that part. While exploring the dungeon, you guys found two people that were being tortured and imprisoned and tortured. One of whom was dead, a male human. The other one, though, you rescued. And was this tiefling. Sorry, one second. Someone I haven't talked to in a little bit just responded, and I want to see. I guess I'll read it later. I'll read it later. That's rude to you. I'm sorry. So I'll read it later. The tiefling. So you rescued this tiefling. You don't know her name yet because she was passed out. She had literally 0 hit points, but was stable, and I think we gave her a good berry or something, or a health potion or whatever, and then she has like 1 or 2 hit points now. And so you brought her back to here. We haven't talked to her or known what her shtick is yet. We finished that Dead 3 dungeon. We got to the end of it.
Okay.
The group actually came up with a really good plan, guys. We realized that everybody who was here, i.e. not Azra, not Randolph, but everybody else had either disguised self or Jukes as a changeling. So we just all morphed into members of the cult. And then got to just walk around the dungeon like we owned the place, because we looked like we owned the place. And so,
Yeah.
it was pretty awesome.
Glad
You're like, wait a second.
Kyle, I also already told JD about the way to get us back together.
Okay. By the end of it, though, when we were resting, we left Azra and Randolph here because mysteriously they must have gotten sick the same way Juniper did and cursed like Gallus did because they wouldn't wake up last week. So we left Randolph and Azra in the bed with Clem as their nurse. So Clem watched over you. We went back in. We beat the dungeon. And when we got to the end of the dungeon, we found 2 people fighting. We found this dark, shadowy, almost like oh my god, Harry Potter Death Eater. He was like basically a Death Eater, and he was fighting this guy.
It's pretty cool.
And because we were dressed up as the bad guys, the Death Eater was like, "Come on, we need to get him. You know, we were told to assassinate this guy." And so then we knew that the Death Eater was like bad, and so we killed the Death Eater. And then we found out this guy is also technically bad, but not really bad. So this is Mortlock Van Thumper. Mortlock Van Thumper is one of the sons of the person on the council, whose name was Lady something Van Thumper.
Van
Van Thumper is their name, yes.
I love it.
So yes, it was Duchess Thalamra Van Thumper. She is one of the council women who is one of the only ones left because like a bunch of the council members were brought to were in El Terrell. So a couple of them were in El Terrell. They're now missing. She's one of the few that's left. And it turns out that she's been secretly running this cult, running a money laundering ring, and then also like doing all this other shit that's like bad. And so she has her sons run it for her. So her one son runs her estate. The favorite son runs the money laundering, and this is the like black sheep of the family, Mortlock, and he was told to run the cult. So he wasn't doing it out of choice, he was doing it because his mother made him. And then when they found out that the cult was loyal and kind of capable of running themselves, the brothers and the mother decided, well, let's kill off him because why should we pay him for shit he's not actually doing? We don't need him to run the cult. The cult is just kind of self-sustaining. So that they were trying to assassinate him, we rescued him, and now he's agreed to turn state's witness against his family if we can help him. And then maybe, yeah. So that's where we're at. He did tell us where his one brother is. He has he works at like a gambling tavern boat, and so that's where the one brother runs the money laundering business. And then the other brother is working out of the mansion with the mother. So he gave us both addresses. And he's going to hang out here. Oh, no, sorry. He agreed to help us with the one brother on the boat. He's too afraid of his mother to go near the mansion. But he said he would help us on the boat mission. So that's that part. There were some moments where Gallus tried. You guys wouldn't know this in character. Gallus was taking stuff from like looting bodies and stuff and trying to hide it for himself. and he succeeded with everybody but Eris. Eris caught him. So Eris sent him a mind message
Well, no,
being
I'm pretty
like,
sure I caught him the first time, and then the next 2 bodies he,
Okay.
did it.
You caught me the first time, but then I only snuck one of the 2 gems in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, he caught you, but then you only put half of what you caught. Yeah, exactly. So then when Eris sent him the mind message, Eris was like, I saw that. We're going to split that treasure, me and you. Not with the rest of the party, just her and him. And then Gallus was like, okay, sounds good. But then he still kept trying to steal stuff from Eris and trying to sneak stuff past Eris. But Eris, I think, noticed from then on, I believe.
Love pointless inter-party conflict. That just makes my day.
We also found a statue that if you stood in front of it, it made you bow and, like, pray to it. And then we started tricking each other into bowing in front of it. Like, the first person fell through the trap, and then he'd be like, hey guys, come in here and see this cool thing. And then the second person would come in and fall for the trap. And then that person would be like, hey, come in here and see this. And then the third person would fall for the trap. It was really ridiculous.
That's not exactly how it happened. It's more like someone didn't tell me. I stepped in front of it. I did it. And they laughed at me, so I tried to push them in front of the statue, and I did not work.
Okay. So as of now, Randolph and Azra, you are waking up. The only one who is actively here is Clem and this Tiefling girl, but the Tiefling girl is still passed out.
I left you in protest, by the way.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Nightshade, what did you leave behind? A tooth, a hair? What did you leave?
Who's Nightshade?
Oh, I'm sorry, Juniper. Thank you. Juniper, what did you leave behind?
I left an amulet braided. The ribbon around it is braided out of my hair.
Okay. So, Azra, when you wake up, you notice that there is
It's on him.
Hair braided. Okay, yeah. So
it doesn't just look like hair. It looks nice. Okay, it's not like weird horse girl hair. Okay.
It's very important that it's hair, though. It is a hair necklace with an amulet on it. And you know that to be Juniper's.
He does not know that.
Oh, I thought you said you spoke to him beforehand. I
spoke to him in a DM, but he didn't know. He won't know until he figures it out.
In game he doesn't know. Okay, gotcha. So you don't know what's going on.
Know what's going on.
Okay.
Yes.
Azra is confused by the necklace made of hair around his neck.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay. And Juniper does not.
She makes you a sweater of tears and you kill her.
Juniper doesn't trust Clem, so Juniper did not tell Clem what was going on. So, so you guys wake up and you don't know where the rest of the party is.
Pop out of bed.
Gotcha.
Being uncomfortable on my back.
Because he always sleeps standing up.
Clem would be like, Randolph, you've woken up. Good. Hopefully Azra will wake up soon.
Is Clem within arm's reach when Azra wakes up?
He's like maybe 5 feet away, so maybe.
Under what conditions did Azra fall unconscious?
You guys, it was that, it's not you fell unconscious, you guys never woke up from your long rest. Oh no, sorry, you ate breakfast. You guys ate breakfast, and then you were about to head out, like, back into the dungeon, and you and Randolph passed out.
Gotcha. Okay, well that's bad.
We assume it was a longer lasting version of what Juniper and Gallus had.
Sure.
Where is Milady?
Azra is going to, like, shakily rise up to a sitting position. Saints below. What happened? Where is everyone?
They went ahead, Jukes and them and their new friend went on a mission. I kind of know the location, but not directly. Juniper left something for you, but I don't understand what it is. And Randolph, Eris is with the group.
I would not let him be around when I did that.
Well, no, but like, okay, that's fine. So Clint wouldn't say that part. I'm sorry. So, so we're retconning something. So Kyle's not sure, how to bridge the pieces together.
Well, here's the thing: is when he just thinks of me, it'll contact me.
Okay.
So if he thinks about me,
Azra, just now when you said like, "Where's the party and where's Juniper?"
Where are they?
You would get like the necklace would buzz.
Whoa! What? He's gonna fish the necklace out of his shirt.
You just hear, Azra?
Juniper?
Oh, good, you're awake. Oh, I didn't want to leave you, but I was the only one left who could really fight.
Juniper, what in blazes is this? How did you...
So, this is something special that I haven't really told anybody. I can make it so that someone I really, really trust can talk back and forth with me from long distances. And I didn't want to leave you, and I didn't want you to think I just left you. And I wanted you to be able to find us and for me to be able to check up on you. I'm like, please don't tell everybody.
This was a very wise decision.
Sometimes I've got...
I believe that we have much to discuss in regards to this, but right now is not the time. Where are you? Oh, hold on. Randolph is about to kill Clem. 1 second.
Yes, Azra, you should probably catch them up. Clemency, Azra, who are you talking to? Are you talking to yourself? Randolph, what are you doing?
Randolph.
Oh, this is in his
Clem
mind,
is an
so he
idiot,
wouldn't have
but
been
he
out
is not
loud.
at all. Wait, what was that, Juniper?
That was in your mind. It wasn't out loud.
Oh, it's not. Is it he? Okay, so they couldn't hear any of the conversation. Gotcha.
Right. It was just Azra staring at the necklace in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Randolph, stand down. Clem is an idiot, but he is guilty of no wrongdoing. Apparently, the others did not wish to wait for us, so they have carried on ahead.
Do you know where they are?
I believe I can find them.
Please do
Clem,
now.
thank you for your service.
Yes. You guys are helping me and with my family problem, and so I just thought it was. I should
This
help
is not
you.
a conversation, Clem. Goodbye.
Okay, cool. I will stay here and watch over the tiefling. We have a
The
tiefling now. He
tiefling?
says it as you walk out the door. He goes, "We have a tiefling now."
I'm going to unpack that later.
All right.
Juniper, can you guide me to where you are at this moment?
Yeah, we're on a boat. We went back to...
You're on a boat?
We're on a boat, motherfucker.
don't
you ever
don't
forget.
worry. It's docked. It's like a gambling boat.
So I am gonna say, he does say that out loud on accident.
They're
You're
on
on
a
a boat?
I feel like the moment I hear that, I start heading towards the docks. Like now I've gotten even a remote location, I've left.
Randolph is gone.
And I say, as he walks, like I give him general directions, but as he walks, I fill him in on what had happened, and that we're waiting for him on the second level. And I'm like, Azra, guess what? There's other people like you here.
There are other drow?
There are other drow aboard this boat. Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 other drow. Say, don't worry, they're not as good looking as you, but very good looking. I think I'm
This
gonna
much
talk
is
to one.
obvious, yes. Have you spoken to these other drow?
Not yet, but
yet.
we're gonna.
I would recommend against it.
But
Do
why?
you see any form of iconography or symbols on their bearing?
I don't know. Do I, Kyle?
Let me see.
Specifically, any spider symbology.
Sorry. Juniper, please give me either perception, history, or religion.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do perception. The stupid update. Blech. 10.
Well,
Lame.
They don't look bad. They don't look menacing.
I'm like, but they look nice.
Now,
I believe we've had this discussion about many people who look nice are not.
But
Azra, when you get inside, you are welcome to do one with advantage.
Yeah. I think that during this whole conversation, Azra and Randolph approached the boat. It's like a big gambling boat, you said?
Yeah, so the idea is that as you approach, the top boat is like what a regular boat would look like, but it doesn't have sails because it doesn't sail anymore. And according to what Juniper tells you, the second floor is like a restaurant. Oh, sorry, the second floor is the gambling place, and then the third floor is the restaurant, and then the fourth floor is like the hotel. So there's like, it's a 4-story boat.
Gotcha. So we can likely assume that Gallus is in the gambling hall. Where is Eris? Is she well? I believe that Randolph is about to have a heart attack.
Eris is with me. We're totally gonna go talk to those drow.
Yeah.
I do let Randolph know that I have a way
Oh,
of
I'm like, by the way,
communicating
she doesn't look like herself, so don't freak out. She's,
I wanted them to get there and be like, where's Eris? And then Eris not be there. I thought that would have been
I'm like,
hilarious.
she's the one with the really big titties.
Too bad. Azra's good at communication.
Yes. This is what Eris looks like right now.
Good God. So Azra tells Randolph, Eris is with Juniper. She is safe as of this moment. Apparently, she has transfigured herself. I don't know what form she is in currently.
She's got really big titties, though. I did tell you that.
She has what's the phrase? Massive badonkers, I believe, is the colloquial.
Come on, Uncle.
What's the drow word for big tits?
Big
under mountains?
Yeah,
Big under honkaroos.
Character name. So it exists in Japanese.
So you guys approach the boat. The only things you see as you approach, you see birds. These birds here flying around the part near you. You see seagulls up by the front. As you approach the part that has like the entrance here, you see a woman and her pet crab. Here's the woman and the crab. And so...
Now, why does it look like that, Kyle?
It looks more lobstery.
Lobster shirt.
Now, why's he gotta look like that?
So she'd greet you as she greets all the customers. She'd be like, "Aye, I'm Pirate Captain Lariel Thundereth, ex-pirate, I should say. Welcome to the Low Lantern." That's what this is called. This is called the Low Lantern.
It is our pleasure. We have come to join our companions who are already inside.
Oh, go on, go eat, go make yourself hearty. Go below and have some fun and spend some coin.
Lovely.
So yes, as luck would have it, the party's pretty close to the stairs. So as you guys go below deck, you're gonna bump right into Juniper. I'll take Jukes. Jukes is gonna be like, "Oh, well, now that the party's okay, I'm gonna go check on Clem." And so Jukes is gonna leave.
Goodbye.
Yes.
I see Juniper, I like grab her on the shoulder to get her attention, like firmly, but not like in a mean, aggressive way. And I pull her towards me, and I just look at her and I say,
You say what?
"Where?"
You just see her
we
eyes.
just all know what he means by where.
Yeah. You just see her eyes go wide, and I, like, motion to, like, the giant titty barmaid right next to me.
Look at big titty Eris.
Yeah, I'd say Eris sees Randolph, and she's like, "Randolph!" And she, like, hugs him, and Randolph's drowning in titties. Like, you know what I mean?
Like the anime,
She
like...
hugs him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshmallow hell.
Like Paisuri.
Yeah, she's just like, "Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you're okay."
I like Randolph is just trying to decompress at the moment. He's so stressed that you weren't right there, and then he just kind of hugs back. Barely able to breathe, apparently.
By the way, the party just hears who.
Yeah, that's all
who.
you hear. Yep.
Yeah, Randolph.
As is standard.
Only speaks in hoots.
Yes.
I'm gonna say, Eris,
Yeah.
you would notice that the talisman I gave you disintegrates, and it's no longer on you.
Okay.
Because she can only have one active at a time. So the second Azra activated his amulet, your amulet disappeared.
For sure.
Fascinating. All of this wacky magic shit.
Says the paladin.
My wacky magic shit makes sense. It's god bullshit.
I see. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, as you guys, as Randolph and, Asbra walk in, you see... Let's give you a description here.
Juniper going over towards the drow.
Yes, you do see a bar and gambling hall. The bartender is this Kenku parrot guy. You see various people around. I'm going to show you some various tavern people who are either gambling or drinking. Yes, there is a deep gnome, so you might recognize that. These are the drow that are here. They are twins.
We're not sure if they are male or female.
They are not sure if they're male or female. The
I'm
book
pretty
does
sure they're
not
both
state.
men.
Azra, as a drow yourself, is it one male, one female? Is it two females? Is it two males? Or,
I mean, look at their
we
chins.
can-
They're clearly female.
Or
Totally
Or
a dude.
we can also just call them they if they are androgynous or ambiguous.
Pop the image back up for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna declare them. The one on the left is female. The one on the right is male.
Call it! Ooh,
That's
good.
what I call it too. Yeah, fuck everybody else. Okay.
I still think they're both men.
Incredible.
I like that
Yeah,
Max had the exact same unrehearsed response. Like,
We know who's obnoxious in the party.
Is that a surprise?
all right, so you also see this dude down in the corner.
That's the best dude.
Yeah, he is the best.
Stud.
Oh my god, I love him. That
These
is the
guys-
buffest janitor of all time.
Yes, and then you see these guys. These are like the bouncers. There's several of them.
I see. Sextuplets.
Mm-hmm.
Identical sextuplets.
In game, they are not identical.
This is
Yeah, he is the best guy.
When I look at these two drow, do I get the sense that they are Uda drow?
Which
And
one?
I am using the terms from Watsy's new drow retcons,
Yes.
where the Uda drow are the classical Lolth worshipping drow.
Okay, they are not that.
They are not that. Oh,
No.
okay.
There are, if I remember correctly, there are two good clans, right?
That is correct. The Aven drow, which is what Azra is, they're from the far north,
Yes.
and the Lauren drow,
Yes.
which are forest-dwelling drow.
They are Lauren Drow.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they're good, but not from your tribe.
Correct.
Yes.
Interesting.
Say Juniper would also, when he comes up, would just like jump him and be like, Azra, I'm glad you're here.
I'm pretty sure he expected like a solid koala hug from Juniper, so he just like catches you without a word and hoists you around onto his back. I am pleased to see you as well, Juniper.
Yay! Now we
The
can speak
second-
to the drow.
The second Adra comes up the stairs, the two drow notice, and they would say, like in unison, they would say, "Come over here, drow brother. We must talk. Come."
Juniper gets really excited.
Azra gives them a nod of recognition and briefly turns towards Randolph to make sure that he sees Eris, and finds Randolph with a head full of boobs and is like,
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yes.
And he will go ahead and take Juniper towards these drow. He will let Juniper go if she's willing to release him, though.
Yeah, she does. Juniper just goes over and she's like, "Hi, I'm Juniper. What's your names?" I don't want to talk about that. Why'd you make them big?
Oh, I didn't mean to. That was an accident. I apologize. Okay. So, Gallus and Mortlock were below deck, but I'm gonna just wreck well, they were below deck. They'll stay below deck, I guess. We'll get to them. So you guys would notice that Gallus is not here, and you heard something about a new friend, and the new friend is not here either. But, yeah. Unless Gallus,
right now, Gallus can either take care of himself or he'll get lynched again. It's one of the two.
But Gallus, you have character motives or operations. So if you want to go upstairs because you hear talking, you 100% can. It's up to you.
You probably hear Juniper's extremely
I hear-
loud. Azra!
Yeah, I probably would hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, the party's back, and I still wouldn't go up.
And Mortlock would be like, "Are those your friends? Are your friends upstairs?"
Yep.
Okay, we'll stay down here and wait for them.
Okay.
I'm constantly eyeing this guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this guy, right?
Yep, the guy that we're looking for.
Yes. So the party knows.
Why?
You guys can fill him in, but the idea was that I remember the brother owns the money laundering lending business. This is the brother. You haven't seen him yet, but Gallus has.
he doesn't recognize the guy that was like, I don't know, is Mortlock? What was it?
Mortlock is the guy's name.
Mortlock?
Mortlock recognized him. That's how I know.
Mortlock recognizes him. Mortlock is currently hiding. Like, he literally took the hide action.
He's
and
hiding behind me.
he's hiding behind barrels and hiding behind
Gotcha. Okay.
Incredible.
He's a real tiny guy, so I guess I understand.
No, he's a big guy, but he's
Yeah, I
hiding
know. That's the joke.
No, I guess that's the joke. I was just trying to emphasize that he is hiding behind both furniture and a person.
I just saw him jump in the water.
Absolutely amazing.
He's in the water now, yes.
I jumped in the water.
Okay. Yes, it's not too often we see other drow around here. I am Aerith, and this is Beldan. Aerith is the girl, Beldan is the boy.
It is similarly uncommon to see the Lorenkin so far from your forests. What brings you to these lands?
We grew tired of the forest life. We wanted to venture into the cities for adventure, and we certainly didn't want to go to the Underdark. So it was either go to the Avendrow or go to the cities. So we went to the cities.
Fascinating. And you were simply allowed to leave the Enclave.
Our parents weren't happy. But there was something within us that thirsted for adventure.
Azra is starting to get the impression that these two are pretty young.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Like, barely into their second century.
They're on like their drow Rumspringa. Like, that's what I would call it. You know what I mean? Like, they're on Oh, Rumspringa is a thing that Amish people have, where when you reach puberty as an Amish person, you're allowed to go out into the world and explore it, and then you have to make a decision whether you want to come back or stay in the real world. But if you stay in the real world, you get cut off from the Amish world.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like Azra has like maybe a passing knowledge of how the Loren Drow live, but nothing more than that.
Yeah.
But he's more than happy to shoot the shit with these two for a short time.
Where do you come from? Which one? Are you Avon?
I am. I was born and raised in Caladay. I actually came here with. He kind of falters at this.
And I say Juniper just pats his back.
He chuckles at Juniper and gives her like a nod of gratefulness. I came here with a mission to protect one of the princesses of Caladay, and I have failed in doing so.
Oh no.
She was in Elturel when whatever happened to it happened.
Yes, we heard of Elturel and its
I am
fall.
currently seeking information as to the city and what occurred to it. The search so far has been... The results have been underwhelming, shall we say.
We have heard on our adventures, we fancy ourselves, young mercenaries. But on our adventures, we've heard rumors of corruption in Baldur's Gate, and that corruption could have been the fall of Elturel, but it is only rumors.
I know of political corruption in Baldur's Gate. To see that, you need only open your eyes. But you refer to demonic corruption.
Yes. We mean not only the demonic corruption, but the idea that one city would seek out and destroy its ally city. So not a civil war exactly, but...
Were they allies, though? I thought they weren't allies. They were mad at each other.
Well, no, they're mad at each other, but right now this was a peacetime. Like, this is a peacetime, there's no active conflict,
They were allies in name.
Yes,
Although
yes.
there were acts of subterfuge occurring behind the scenes.
Yes,
They
that is
speaking
true.
in common right now. Can this be heard and understood?
I would probably, maybe... I don't know, Azra, are you speaking in Drow? Or are you
Azra
speaking...
has no intent to hide this conversation, so he's speaking in common unless they answered in Drow.
Oh, no, they speak common. It's fine. Yes.
So yeah, this is occurring out in the open.
Yeah.
He also doesn't want to exclude Juniper from the conversation, so he wouldn't have led in Drow.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to just say that I am listening very intently to hear news to hear potential news about Eris's family.
Yes. That someone in Baldur's Gate plotted for the fall of Elturel to go to hell.
Exactly.
Yes.
Interesting. Perhaps we can trade information there.
Where?
No, in regards to this event, I mean.
Oh, that's all we know is that there's that rumor floating around. We don't know who, we don't know what, but we'd guess based on what we've heard that it goes up to the highest levels, that it would be someone probably on the council, but
This does not surprise me.
yeah.
The citizens of Baldur's Gate do not seem to care where their power originates, simply that it exists.
Yes. We've noticed that since being here. It's much different than I'm sorry, was it Lorendrow? What was the thing? Sorry?
They are Lorendrow. They are from the city of Sakoloth.
Thakoloth. Okay.
Sakoloth. I'm gonna type it.
Thakoloth. Yes, please type it out.
And I say,
Yes.
we're definitely gonna try and help people. We need to find and bring back the people who fell in the cities, and Ilmater will help guide the way.
We don't know much about your about the non-drow gods.
He is a remarkably devout individual.
Okay.
It is one of her charming points.
I say, let me tell you all about Ilmater, and then I just like
No,
spew.
that's fine, Juniper. Evangelizing is considered rude.
Yeah.
Remember.
I'm not converting them.
We also
If
we
they
already
hear about him and want to
Juniper.
we
Juniper.
they tap you on the shoulder and they're like, we already have Elistray. We do not need any further god or goddesses. Thank you, though.
The
Alright.
Drow have a complicated relationship with religion, you see.
That is true, and that is true. Definitely don't worship Lolth. And then they laugh. They laugh at that.
I believe there are other matters that require my attention, but it has been a pleasure speaking with you.
Yes.
Should you find yourself in the city later, I would be interested to seek you out for further discussion.
We're staying on this boat, so come see us if you want to see us.
Juniper like walks up to them and she's like, I know how it is to be in a city from moving from a smaller town. If you want any help, I'm around, and Azra and I will help, definitely. And she'll be like, and think about a miter, and then she just kind of like
Azra makes a mental note to talk to Juniper about the size of Sakoloth as a city, but does walk off with her for the time being.
Are you
All
saying
right,
that this
what
isn't
is-
big?
What do Randolph and Eris are they doing on this deck of the boat, or are you guys going below deck? What are you two doing?
Well, during that conversation, I would have been waiting and listening
Okay.
because I heard conversation that pertained to Eris's family.
Mhm.
And I mean, if we want to get really technical, I do serve the family. I'm just assigned to Eris, so
Yes.
I am duty bound to find out what happened there.
Okay.
But more important than that, I just care about Eris and want her to find her family again.
Yes.
So I would have just been waiting intently while simultaneously watching Eris because I'm concerned that her current form will attract unwanted attention and perhaps people that
I don't know
deserve
if it
death.
would be unwanted, though.
Yes, that's actually where I was going. Eris, are you trying to flirt or talk to anybody on this deck of the boat?
I was gonna say, I would say that she is trying to like flirt with people, but at the same time, I think that it's a lot less suspicious if she shows up as like a big titty barmaid than like an owl person. You know what I mean? Like that.
Also, when she's in this form, can she speak? Because otherwise, she's just hitting on them an owl.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna. I hit on people like through the mind. They're just like, if you want to.
Language, you know?
There's body
Yeah.
language and then telepathy. Yes,
Telepathy, and then it's like, if you want to hear my voice, you need to get lucky. You know, like that type of thing. You know, like that's the type of learning I was trying to go for.
I probably would try and grab you and pull you away from this situation. Like,
So,
I can just imagine you, like,
Bastards
swinging,
have-
walking up to some dude and me grabbing you by the wrist and just walking you away.
he heads over to this guy. Eris heads over to this
You know
dude.
what I approve.
Randolph. Randolph lets it happen.
No, I would walk over and watch. I'd be trying to stand behind Eris, not directly tampering with her, but clearly giving this guy a glare, like just standing very overprotectively. Anyway,
Try something, you fucker, I dare you.
Yeah.
He'd be like, so the guy, he'd be like, "Hoo-wee! Don't see the likes of you around here. You want a drink? I'll buy you a drink."
He's talking to Eris, yeah?
100%, yeah.
Eris is like, sends him a mind message, and she's like, I can go for a round or two.
Ooh, and then he's like, "Oh, ooh, telepathy! Fine lady with telepathy. Yes, please." And so he'd yell over to the bartender, and he'd be like, three rounds of sarsaparilla. 2 for the lady, 1 for me."
Sarsaparilla.
Kyle named the
soda.
liquor, and it was the first one to come to mind. Is sarsaparilla not a liquor?
Is that liquor? That's
I
what
don't
liquor
know.
is, I think.
Sarsaparilla is soda.
Root beer.
Is it
It's
really?
the precursor to root beer.
Wow, fuck that then.
It's actually the plant that root beer is derived from.
Like drinking the road.
Fine. Fireball. He asked for fireball. Okay? God damn.
And he said 2 for the lady, 1 for me.
Yes, he
I
did.
would look at him and I would say 2 for the lady.
I already have 1, so now I'll have 2 and she'll have 2. Are you her bodyguard? Are you her father? Are you her boyfriend? Like, do you, what, who are you?
Oh god.
Nobody to be trifled with.
Okay, not trifling with you. Trying to trifle with her, though.
I can't believe we're trying to put a kill man so far.
How did Randolph not
Yeah.
just smoke
I
it?
was just trying to set an equal table. I already got 1. I'll have 2. She'll have 2. We'll have a good old time.
Yeah, I'll take 2 as well, thanks.
Yeah, 2 for the bunny man. Yeah.
2 for the fun of that.
Funny.
I mean, hey, if buying you drinks gets me talking to her, I'll buy you all the drinks you want, bunny man.
Oh, well,
Oh
You
shit.
don't talk to her without me present, so and I just have a seat next to him.
Hey, if having you present gets me her present. Okay.
Oh, Kyle's so
and
cringy.
And liking.
All right.
Eris is uncomfortable at this moment. I'm kidding, no, it's fine.
No, you drink your drinks. He'll drink his drinks. Eris, please give me a Constitution save from your 2 drinks.
She's gonna get so fucked up. I'm kidding, no, let me see. Constitution save or just a
Constitution
check?
save.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
You're good.
Eris is not a cheap date.
Oh, you are sober.
I'm sorry, I'm so happy.
I'm gonna have him make one. Also, yeah, Randolph, please give me a con check. A con save. Yeah, he passed 2, so he's good. He's like, yeah. Hold your own. Randolph, you are drunk.
No, Randolph.
Oh, no.
Randolph is drunk. Randolph is
Amazing.
drunk. Ah.
Ooh, fireball, you pussy.
Right now?
Huh?
Right now. Do me.
Oh, man.
I'll destroy you.
Eris, you see Randolph is slovenly drunk behind you after 2 drinks.
That is a challenge.
You and this mystery guy. Oh wait, I can actually tell you his name. His name is.
The janitor.
First name D, last name janitor.
D's last name.
Dr. Wand Etor.
I believe his name is Hugh. Hugh Direction.
Fuck is his name?
Naughty. You told us in the beginning, but
Okay, this is Prin. And so he'd be like, "Hey, you want another? You wanna keep going? You want more drinks? We'll turn into a drinking game." Randolph's already drunk.
I think we're all set, thank you.
Eris would forget, like, oh, she'd be like, Randolph, are you okay? But she'd be talking. She'd be like, like,
I love the thought
Yes.
of Randolph being like, she's too drunk, and it's just you being drunk.
And he's drunk, yeah. I also like the idea that he just saw you hoot at your bunny, and so he'd be like, is there some kind of roleplay going on? Are you pretending to be a bird? And because he's a bunny? Is this some weird... I mean, I can get into that if you want, and he starts going like, clock, 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 baka, baka. He's like, is that the thing? Is that what we're doing here? He's a bunny, I'm a chicken, you're an owl? Is that what's going on?
Wait,
Oh my god. This is the worst thing I've ever had to live through.
Eris would just be cringing, and she'd just shake her head and like get up and try and walk away with Randolph.
I would do the
Chicken,
same.
chicken, not your thing. I can do other things. Caw!
You're not her thing, buddy.
All right.
Told him.
So the party moves downstairs.
Absolutely awful.
So
Yeah.
as the party moves down the stairs, they find Gallus and this new guy, who Azra and Randolph have yet to meet.
You're right. Gallus, who is your friend?
I just
Your
bop
tongue,
over.
Yeah, can somebody who's in the game tell
Yeah.
them who Mortlock is?
I mean, I don't always remember it. I'm like, hey, Morty! And I'm just like, this is the guy I was telling you about. Because I had told Azra what had happened and how he, is basically turning witness, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Right. He's
definitely-
playing traitor to his otherwise noble family.
Are you saying that on the top of the first floor? No, because you didn't. You're choosing to say it on the second floor. Can you
No.
give me?
Juniper already said all that telepathically to Azra.
Oh yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was just Randolph needed to be filled in. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. All right. Cool.
So you
Alright.
must be Mortlock then. Oh wait, he's hiding.
He
Like
is
we can
hiding.
clearly see he's trying to hide himself.
But he's hiding behind Gallus, and you guys can see behind Gallus, so that's why like you have a better view than the brother would.
Gallus is not a broad man, if memory
No,
serves.
but there's also it's furniture plus Gallus. But I am gonna have Mortlock roll a stealth check.
I want him to get like a 2, so he's a giant man hiding behind like a little tiny barrel.
He's like Looney Tunes
Right, so here's-
behind a stop sign.
Bigger than my head.
He got an 18. I'm gonna now roll perception from the brother to see if he gets higher than an 18.
Oh god, Azra might not be able to see him.
Oh, we're good. Oh, I did the math wrong. They actually, shit.
Uh-oh, we got trouble.
We're good. Okay. So, yes. Okay, so as you guys come downstairs, this is, like I said, the restaurant portion of it. Here's who you see around here. You see, like, this guy.
I don't like him.
You see a farmer guy.
I like him. Take him or leave him. Oh, I like him.
Amazing.
He must be a twin because he's the exact same bartender, but you're on a different floor of the boat, so it must be a twin.
Right.
And then
He's
again,
probably from the same clutch. I'm pretty sure that that Kenku hatched from eggs or some bullshit.
yes. And then again, more of the bouncers are down here as well.
They are also identical.
And the brother that
Humans
you're
also hatch from clutches?
yes, they do. I was actually thinking about the other day, right? So dogs have like 6 nipples because they specifically have 6 kids. Like that makes sense. Pigs, same thing. Like a lot of mammals, and that's why like a cow's udder. Same. Okay, point is, I'm wondering, all humans have 2 nipples. Are twins the actual natural state of things because of the amount of nipples?
No, it's because one boob, the milk goes out, and it has to have time to re-go. So the second boob is like backup milk. And you switch off.
Yes, the backup boob.
You're
That was my
welcome.
name.
The more you know.
For a while, and then
you
it's just,
tuned into
I
that.
tuned in, and it was just, oh yeah, my backup.
You know, boobs don't have like they're basically a sack for milk. They don't just have continuously flowing milk. They gotta.
So, this here was the brother, by the way. The one at this booth that you came looking for. His name is... You would all know this at this point. His name is Amric. and you know him to run a money lending, money laundering business. Well, money laundering is like the secret part. Money lending is the open.
Oh, no, that's gonna be weird.
That's the fun.
Does he seem to be waiting for somebody to gamble with or something?
He is currently eating. But you do see he looks around every once in a while, like he's either waiting for someone or looking for potential customers, or yeah, you can make an insight if you want.
Sure.
I hate having to click roll everyone every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hoping they'll fix that.
Okay.
There's got to be a setting somewhere.
I got a 7.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, he could be looking to gamble.
What about my 13?
On a 13, you think he's looking for potential customers. He's looking for people who look poor. He's looking for people who are in need of money. He wants to make a profit. He's not a gambler. He wants to entice people into gambling with his money.
And so I would say that I think he's looking for business.
That does seem reasonable. This then is our mark? Yes?
I would whisper to... I keep forgetting his name and you don't have it to show. I'd be like, so how are we going to run this? Are we just going to, like, go up and attack him? What do you want? He's your brother.
Alright, there you go, that's better. Mortlock would be like, I think we take him out, whether we kidnap him or we get him to come away from here or we kill him, but him and my mom and my brother are very dangerous and they are bad. So, yeah. I mean, you want to use subterfuge, you want to use battle, whatever you want to use, but we should take him out.
Starting a fight in the middle of this
table.
Not wise.
Do you think that maybe we could use you like bait? Like you go up to him and be like, hey, so the conclave or whatever was attacked. Will you come back with me and help me settle things? I don't want Mom to know. And then like maybe he'll leave and we could just follow him.
I'm not very cognizant of this situation, but isn't his simple goal to kill Mortlock? Why then would he take any chances to leave Mortlock alive when he is currently surrounded by guards?
And he does work here. Mortlock would be like, yeah,
he wouldn't want to do it in public.
Unless he had reason to think that Mortlock had recently been seen outside. Perhaps then, if we were to give him information about Mortlock's whereabouts, he would be willing to leave this place to go search for him. I am more than happy to kill him and all of his guards outside, where we will not face down an entire bar's worth of potentially angry patrons.
Could we also potentially just, like, make it so no one can come down?
Mortlock would respond to that and say, I've been on this boat before. There's not just an above, there's also a below. There is 4 floors. There's a 4th floor below this that we haven't seen yet. So I guess if you blocked off both doors, you'd still have to fight if they wanted to get in the fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people on this floor, if that were the case.
This would not end well for us, I think.
Also, what's on the bottom floor?
It's like the hotel. So it's like there's sleeping rooms, bathrooms.
Fun. Okay, we definitely need to find a way to get him out.
I walk up to the dude, the brother.
I follow.
Oh, Randall just walks right up to the guy. Got it.
Yeah.
And so does Gallus. Okay.
I just kind of sit with him and I go, "Is this seat taken?"
Oh yeah, because you're drunk.
Oh no, Randolph is
drunk. Randolph's drunk. That is funny.
Also, remember how long is the drunk gonna last? Because if you're drunk, you have disadvantage on stuff.
Yeah.
So
that is.
So yeah, that is a good question. Actually, there are no 5e rules for being drunk? What are Kyle's rules?
I was not going to give you any actual disadvantage. I was just going to say, as long as you continue to roleplay it correctly. Now, if you stopped roleplaying it, I'd be like, no, roll that with disadvantage. But as long as you're roleplaying it correctly, I won't make your rolls fucked
That
up.
doesn't make
Oh.
sense. What if he gets
enter-
slashed out of his mind? He's definitely not going to be able to fight.
But if
Oh,
we,
no,
I
no,
would
for
say,
fighting, sure. I meant like talking and stuff. Like if he
I was
has to
going to
make.
ask, if we enter combat, what are my problems?
Okay, yeah. If you enter combat, your attack rolls are with disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay.
So anyway, I walk up to this dude, and I sit down and I say, "Is this seat taken?"
Saints, damn it.
No, sit down, friend. I'm always looking for new people to talk to and to maybe do some business and make some coins. Sit down.
I hear you're the person I should talk to clean my money.
Quiet.
Oh my god!
Quiet! He looks over at Gallus and he says, you seem like the more sober of the two. Please get your friend under control, and then we can talk.
I have a much more private place we can talk if you're concerned about the people. You would simply come with me.
I mean, everybody, I have enough loyalty on this boat, but let's just let's keep it down. But we can talk. Where would you want to go?
Be quiet.
Hypothetically, where would you want to go?
I have an apartment or a house, a treetop apartment nearby that is very secluded.
Give me a persuasion check. He's gonna roll insight.
Oh no. Oh god.
Little does Kyle know that I am the god of persuasion.
Oh man.
7.
The god of persuasion.
I have a 5 in charisma. That's why I never talk.
Yeah, you have a -3.
Oh my god.
So, and he got a 15. So he's like, I don't typically do business by following patrons to other locations. Not a good business practice, but I believe we could maybe talk. Do you have 2 gold on you now?
I pull out 2 gold.
Can someone please stop him?
Give me that 2 gold, and that'll facilitate the conversation. That is a show of good faith on your part.
I give him the 2 gold.
Okay. So
I'm
take 2 gold.
watching. I'm like, I want to see it play out.
Take 2 gold off your character sheet, Randolph.
Sure.
Juniper just looks like aghast, like she doesn't know what to do.
Azra has attained a sort of resigned level of nirvana, where he has completely detached himself from worldly concerns. At this point, if Randolph dies, he dies.
Let's see. So he takes your 2 gold coins, and he says, as a show of good faith, I will give you this coins back, laundered, when we're done. And he starts like whispering. He's like, now the 2 of you require a secretive money transfer. Is that what I am gathering?
Correct.
What is the source of the money, and where do you need it?
I'm gonna put the terms you can understand. So back at my house, I have 500 gold that I have acquired in a very normal manner. I would like it to become a different 500 gold. You see,
I'm assuming all of that is a lie, correct?
yeah, I mean, if you would like to graciously give me 500 gold, it could be the truth. But as far as I know, that is a hot, stinking pile of incorrect.
Yes, I should have also gave you. I should have also had you make a deception check on the whole. I want money laundered. I wasn't thinking at the time though, so I'll give you a freebie on that one. But this one, I'm definitely going to need a deception check.
I don't know. I'm the god.
So I'm pretty sure Gallus is a rogue. Maybe he should do some of the
Hero.
roguing. Because I
Oh
just
my god!
Zero! Gallus, you are a rogue. I'm pretty sure you have okay charisma. Maybe you should do some talking. I don't know, but
I don't even know this guy. I don't know where he came from.
Alright, Azra cannot watch this anymore.
You
Azra is going...
but JD, you don't know he rolled a 0. You don't know that.
Okay, so I'll wait for the
But he can
consequences
see
of roll to
how he
play out, and then
acts.
Azra's gonna intervene.
I came here to talk to you, man. He just kind of showed up.
I do not believe he has the gold of which he speaks. Do you have the gold? It looks like Gallus.
Deception?
Well, you need to say something and then roll deception after
He
saying
said,
it.
of
I said, of
course.
course.
Oh, yes, then deception. Yes.
You don't care if I just do this for you, do you?
I can do it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That is a hot. The 24.
Ooh, fuck. He goes, dismiss your friend and me and you can talk business. But get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I don't know if I got this. Oh,
I don't trust him.
Jesus.
So, he's gonna literally have, this guy here, who's one of his, like, bodyguards. He's gonna literally pick up Randolph and move Randolph to, like, the far side of the boat.
No, Randolph isn't going to let that happen.
Oh god.
No!
So if he goes to grab me, I will stand up with him, but I will turn and try to make it very clear through body language that he cannot pick me up.
Okay, he won't pick you up, but he will be like, Sir, the master has asked you to leave. Will you leave, sir?
Oh, the master. Oh, yes, certainly. And I will move right here, back to where I was before I initiated all of this.
Okay. He is just gonna stand here then, so he's between you and the master.
That's fine. I'm giving him a nice big old smile.
Kyle, just a question. Do you have
Yeah.
Wispa as a player?
Do I have what?
Wispa as a player?
I don't know. Oh, yes. Wispa is indeed in the. Oh, yes. You have an echo now.
Shh, no one knows.
Oh,
Juniper doesn't
yeah.
know yet either.
you
But
know,
I,
I'm not out of game.
I need to be able to
You all
see
know out
her
of game.
so I can drag out her token if need be.
Okay, it's right here.
Do you,
Shit.
No,
Also,
she's not
Kyle,
out yet.
I know, but you should have control. You have control over her.
Do you have a sheet?
Yeah,
For
she
her?
has a cheat.
Then how come it's not showing? Oh, okay, now it's showing up.
It's under players. Yeah.
Alright.
Kyle, do you have the token I sent you earlier today?
I haven't added it yet, but I do have it.
Okay, just when you get a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
If combat breaks out, it will come up.
Okay.
Interesting.
Excuse me. Okay. So Gallus, you then, you're sitting there, and
Yeah.
he would be like, "Seems you might be making foolish business partners.
I don't know.
You don't know. You need a deception check for that separately, because
You
that
got
is
it.
that is the most ridiculous thing. You sat down with the man.
I don't know why you should have just been like, forgive my friend, he's drunk as fuck.
I don't know him.
14 for me.
A 14? Okay, he's gonna roll insight on that. That's contested. Yeah, he lost that, so he'd be like, you are claiming he was just some drunk vagrant who sat down at the same time as you.
Yeah, it's just pure coincidence, man.
All right. So, what do you have need of? How much is it, and what do you need done with it?
You see, I'm sort of a thieving type. I have a good stash of gold that any thief would need laundered.
Okay.
Also, the idea that they're tracking gold pieces somehow through serial numbers and stuff in this universe is blowing my mind.
There's a mint, and they stamp the gold, and yeah.
And if they're gonna have any kind of currency system, yeah, probably.
He is typically he does also lend money, but yes. He'd be like, okay, that can be arranged. That's gonna be, how much do you need? No, not how much. That's for every 100 gold. It's gonna be 20 gold cost.
20%. Jesus.
20% off the top.
Okay.
All right.
I have a stash nearby if we would like to go to it.
Give me a persuasion check on that.
You got it.
Again, he will roll insight. This guy is a criminal. Well, yeah.
That's the joke.
Oh, and at this point, Randolph, if you want to give me another con check to see if you sober up, you can do so. A con save, I mean.
12.
You're sobering up. You're maybe like a little tipsy or a little buzzed, but you're pretty sober now.
12 on my persuasion.
Sorry, what was that, Gallus?
12 on my persuasion.
All right, let's see how his insight is, though. He beat it. And so he'd be like, no, I prefer to do my business here. Why don't you go get your money and bring it back? I'll be here. I'm here all the time.
Can you meet me outside then?
That's another persuasion.
So maybe you don't feel comfortable bringing all that gold in here.
14.
14. His insight is a 2. And he'd be like, okay, meet you halfway. You don't want to bring a great sum of money in here. That makes sense.
I'm just rolling shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bring my guards and we'll meet you outside. How far is your hideout from here?
Oh, not far. Should be like a half an hour at most.
Okay. Me and my men will meet you outside in half an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
I think after hearing that, Azra is going to like usher everyone up out of this area to head back outside to prepare for this.
Okay.
Hey. Eris, you're on top of me.
I'll have like Mortlock like hide behind the boat.
He's just in the water. I think it bears
Right,
stating
some
that there
food.
is no way that should have worked,
There we go.
and that it would have been very easy for that man to have slit your throat, Gallus, and thrown you in the water.
In universe, he was one fail away from just straight up like having his guard attack you. So yes.
Christ.
Let's see here. How many guards does he have?
So while it did not happen this time, perhaps it is wise to discuss such plans with the group beforehand.
Gallus.
We may
Yeah, it worked out.
We what?
It worked out.
This time,
This
yes.
time.
I don't know if you saw all of his guards reaching for their weapons or not. I'm simply asking for some caution in the future. Yes?
You got it.
Thank you.
Um,
Did Gallus state a location at which they were to meet to...
outside, just right outside the.
Just on the docks, like right outside.
That's not ideal, but it's not
That's
awful.
like advantage.
None of us are in any way amphibian, right?
No.
I'm really fast.
I'm not positive. This dude might be.
No, he meant our party.
I said us.
Well, she's
Um,
gonna join us.
What Azra is going to recommend then is that Gallus stay on the dock waiting. I think that we should have one person over here, and that Azra himself and whoever else is left be up here, so that Gallus is alone over there, and that we are ready to intervene at a moment's notice and block their way back into the ship.
Just know you all remember that the captain of the ship
Is right there.
is right there. Yes.
Okay. Does she look cool? Does she look like she's a cool lady? She's a pretty cool lady.
But she
give me
captains
Azra.
his boat.
Well, no. Well, she captains a boat that he operates out of, but it is her boat.
It is her boat.
Give me an insight, Azra.
That sucks. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna spend... No, I'm not gonna spend that inspiration. That's stupid. Just make a normal roll. You know what? Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. You would say that she is probably neutral alignment, if you had to guess.
Okay. As we're filing out of the low lantern, Azra is going to turn to her.
Did you have fun? Did you have fun in me tavern?
I fear that our fun was impeded by prior engagements. I wish to notify you of potential trouble that is going to occur outside your boat. It is not going to happen inside, nor will it, hopefully, affect the business going on. However, there is an individual within your ship who is threatening the safety and well-being of several people with whom we are invested. As a result, we are going to lure him outside, and we are going to beat him to death.
Ooh. Let's see.
Maybe not to death, but we are going to beat some
We're
sense.
going to apprehend him.
Let's see here.
It's Baldur's Gate. Apprehend
Yes.
means beat to death.
Well, speaking of it being Baldur's Gate, you will roll that persuasion flat if you don't, but if you wanted to bribe her, I would allow a bribe, and then you might be able to roll with advantage depending on the value of
I
the
would
bribe.
walk up to her, and I would be like, here, take this and look the other way. And I give her one of the pearl gems I got from the corpse's eye.
Juniper goes,
Where did you get that? Wait, what is that?
Many tricks.
yeah, where did
let's
you
see.
get that? And she looks real, like, grumpily at him.
I'm trying to find what the value of that was, because I think that was pretty expensive.
Gold? Probably. I don't care.
It was some kind of gem eyeball. Yeah. So she'd be like, yeah, so Azra, roll with advantage.
Cool. I love that. I love that for me. It's gonna be a...
Yeah, 17.
Fuck!
So she pockets the ruby or whatever, looks at Gallus and Azra, and is like, "Hey, whatever fights happen on the docks, happen on the docks. Not on my boat, not my problem." And so her and her crab are gonna steer clear of the entryway.
He looks like a lobster, swear to God.
Lobster, whatever. Maybe he's lobster then. Sure.
Azra's gonna turn over to Gallus and say, I don't know where you got that, but I do appreciate its use here. So thank you.
Juniper goes, I know where he got that. From our bag. Or it's
Juniper,
supposed to be
we are
our
going
bag.
to discuss
Oh, look in the bag. There's another one there.
That's a good question. If you look in the bag, it's still there. I think he just gave up his own,
I gave up my own.
which you also thought was in the bag.
Yeah.
But that's not the point.
Well, as the girl walks away, I'm like, you got it, honey, and I give her a wink.
Just fuck everybody. You could. Give me a persuasion.
Mighty 22!
Big dick energy.
Shit. She's gonna roll contested.
Gallus, it's Disney time.
She got a 9. So she laughs, put the ruby in her pocket, and winks back and giggles.
No, girls don't really giggle. You know
She
what I mean?
does, because I said so.
Pirate captains giggle?
It's like a hardy har har, but like a ladylike giggle.
That's fake.
Ladylike.
That's
Like
fake.
ladylike.
Girls
The
don't
ladiest
do that.
pirate cackle.
The ladiest pirate cackle you can imagine. So we know Gallus is going to be standing at the entranceway. hypothetically speaking, is it going to be something like this with like you guys hiding
Yeah, we're
up
hiding. So
here, and then you guys hiding down here? Was that like the general
No.
gist? No, I'm just saying hypothetical. I think
We were
these
gonna be
have,
here, and as they pass,
No. Specifically,
Before this happens,
specifically, I think somebody had said half the people at the bottom and half the people at the top.
can I do one more thing before this all happens?
well,
Yeah, we have
Azra,
half an hour. What's
Azra,
up?
I want to tell everybody in the party a signal to jump in.
Okay,
And
what's
that
the signal?
signal is going to be pineapples.
Pineapples.
he's
Okay.
going.
I'm gonna say Azra was talking that we should wait up here where we can see them pass through the door.
You're right, but half the people. He said the other half of the
He
people will be down
said
here.
one down here.
One down
Yeah.
here?
So what Azra wanted was for at least Randolph and Eris to be up there because Randolph can easily jump down and Eris has long range skills.
Okay.
While likely Juniper and Azra stay on the docks somewhere.
So I actually think the exact opposite would be smarter, and let me tell you why.
Oh.
If Eris were up here shooting spells down, it is us fighting on the boat. What I think should happen is Randolph and Eris are down here, also because I can continue to feign drunk and be pretending to court this lady, because whoever is down here is likely to get seen.
Right.
And it gives me an excuse to be there. Meanwhile, if you two are up here and then come down, there's both no fighting on the boat and an excuse for my character, or for us to actually be here. That is my suggestion.
We did just
I
promise
think
the
that makes a
captain-
lot of sense.
Yes, we did just promise the captain we wouldn't fight on the boat as well. Yes.
Yes, I think if Eris is shooting spells from the boat, it would cause trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like the
Please
kind of
don't
bullshit
move
a
me.
pirate
I will
of
move
Baldur's Gate would
myself.
say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, move yourself.
Okay, yeah, I think that makes sense. I like that suggestion, Max.
Mortlock is also going to be hiding with Azra and Juniper.
Matlock
Yeah,
is gonna be
Morlock should be on
hiding.
the boat because he's not going to be fighting.
Oh, he can though if you guys want him to.
Oh, can he?
Oh yeah, sorry. He had offered to help you fight this brother.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
He will
Fuck it,
do
let's
that.
go, buddy.
Okay. All right. So as you three are hiding up top, please have Azra and
You know,
Juniper
the
give me
signal is pineapples.
And I
yes,
say,
plural.
do
plural.
we have to quote unquote be hiding? Can't we just be talking up here? Because there's people everywhere.
I guess, but I think the idea would. Well, there's not people everywhere. There's no one up here except for you guys and the captain.
but-
There's no one else up here.
That's
Animals.
because Kyle made it that way.
Hasbro will sit them down in this area and pull out his dice.
I think the thing is, I think this guy is less likely to do his business. He's more likely to do business in an abandoned area and less likely to do it if there's people.
I mean,
Like,
but
but I guess
this
he
is
would
a
have done it from
boat
below. Yeah, you're
with
right. You're right.
gambling and everything else.
That's true. Mortlock's gonna hide. But yes, you two could be sitting there gambling.
Morlock could hide.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay.
So we should play that game. What was it? It was like blackjack, but it
It was
wasn't.
Oh god,
Baldur's
nice
Bones.
blackjack.
Balder
Nice.
Bones. Yeah.
Bones.
Let's do Balder's
Oh.
Bones.
So you see the one with the bloody knife, the demonic one, and the guy come up.
The dude.
Yes. And they come this way. Azra and Juniper aren't hiding then, so I will have Mortlock make a stealth check. I hit a d12 by accident. Okay. That's not great. Let's see what his brother's perception is. Oh, even worse. Okay, good. So to let you guys know behind the scenes, Mortlock got a 9 on stealth, but then his brother got a 4 on perception. So we're good. So,
Absolutely
Okay.
amazing.
all right.
No.
So these guys are approaching, and so Amric, who is the brother again, would be like, "Aha, you are here at our arranged meeting time. Very punctual."
They gotta get out of the boat.
They're going. Yeah. There you go. So they walk up to Gallus. Gallus, what do you say?
Well, Max is in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I shall move myself right here, right next to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so I have about 500 gold. So 20 per, that would be 100 gold. Correct?
Yes. So if you have 600, I will launder 500.
Ooh. Okay.
But if you're laundering if you only have 500, I would launder 4 something, and you would give me 480.
Oh, okay, you got it.
You need to give me a deception check because you don't have either 400 or 500.
You got it.
Kyle, if you haven't already, you should get that other token ready because it's probably
Yeah. Yes.
I got 10, but you see me visibly reaching in to grab something.
Okay.
Azra tenses up at the top of the boat.
Saving that. Import it.
How far up is the boat, do you think? Because it's got to be somewhat
So there's
on
the
the
hotel. Yeah, the hotel part is under the water, and then the other 3 levels are up. So it's got to be 30 feet.
So you're telling me this boat?
Sorry, 20 feet above. 20 feet above the water.
Yeah, because most of it would be submerged, like at least half, because of the weight of the boat.
Yeah. So that's why I said 30 initially, but I changed it to 20. There's still 20 underwater and 20 above water. Yes.
So this floor and the floor below it are below water, whereas these 2 are above.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Did that add? Yes, it did. Okay, cool.
Gallus, if you need for that skill check, don't forget that you have a 1d4 for guidance.
Oh, I'll do that then. A massive 11.
All right, good enough. His perception was lower than that, so you're okay. Here is your other Randolph.
Yes, I'm dragging it off
Okay.
until it's used.
Okay.
Why are there so many Randolphs?
Okay. You go. Okay. Do you have the? I assume you have the money with you. You can get it out and give it to my associate.
Yes, it's right here. And I start going on because just making conversation. I'm like, I did this one job for this one guy. He was very peculiar. He wanted me to steal a bunch of pineapples, and I stab him.
Stab him!
Yeah, okay, immediately.
Yeah, when I hear that, I would use a bonus action to transform. You know what? Hold on a second. You're probably going to be giving us a surprise round, right?
We'll be giving you guys a surprise round, yes.
So we should roll initiative, and then we'll all act in the surprise round.
That's exactly what I was going to do, yes.
Yes.
The only one that will go out of order would be Gallus, because he literally yelled pineapple stabbing, yes.
Stab, but then I also bonus action to disengage. Yeah.
Oh, Asra. You sure do try.
Oh, Juniper. Oh, God, that was horrifying. Jesus.
Yeah. God damn it, it was almost a nat 20.
Give me 18 on
Oh my god, Asra's still faster than all of you! Except for Gallus.
You were really ready.
Apparently.
Let me see if I can add you.
Just click on me and then roll a dice and then change it to 18.
Okay.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, yes. Guys, this is so thematic. Do you know why?
No, why?
Amric got a nat 20 on initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
Of course.
That's okay, he still can't act in the surprise round.
Yes, he can't act on the surprise
For
round.
some reason, my token is not in the initiative order, so if you just pop me in there real quick,
Sure.
that'd be awesome.
There you go. Let's see. The other bad guys got those things. We will skip. Hey, Galax actually got first, so there's no. He actually gets to go first. That's so funny too. All right, so Amric doesn't get to do anything. Gallus, do your stabby.
I shall do only one stab. That's a 14 to hit.
A 14 misses.
Okay, then I bonus action disengage, and I run away towards Randolph.
Here?
Next to you.
Oh.
Interesting.
All right. I just realized I need to get those two opened.
Oh, this is from my drow magic. This isn't even... Oh, okay, thank God. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
And the other one was a...
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so, Gallus, that's your turn. Mortlock heard pineapple. So he's gonna... What is Mortlock's speed? I need a bookmark. Where's my pen? Or pencil, something. Mortlock can move 30 feet. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's gonna be like, Brother! You tried to have me killed! And so I brought these people here to kill you!
I mean, he didn't
And-
sound so evil when we
Okay.
talked to him before. So...
Oh no, he's angry as his brother, he's not evil. But I mean, he might be evil alignment-wise, he's not bad.
He is not currently acting
Flower
against...
side.
Yes. Yes. You don't know his...
Something like that.
Enemy, my enemy is my friend.
And he has multi-attack, so he's gonna take 2 swings at his
Big
brother.
How did he get down there? Did he jump off the ship?
Yes, he did.
Chad.
Oh, that means he should take fall damage, shouldn't he?
Well, it depends on how far it is. And what, like, if
Or-
he
or
athletic
take,
to get
like, an
down there?
acrobatics or athletics check to make the jump safely.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll right before you land.
He got a nat 20 on landing, he's fine.
Incredible.
So-
Landing.
The story wants this shit to happen, guys. Like this, the dice are in on it. Okay, so so he's gonna take 2 swings at his brother.
But that could have been a nat 20 strike.
It could have been. But
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't.
true. That's true. All right, so he's gonna do 2 hits.
Watch him miss both of them.
Oh, don't say that.
He actually did miss both of them.
Oh.
And so
God damn it.
Ugh.
And that was against his
Thank you, Chad.
that's his brother.
I figured if I put the bad juju out there, it would disperse.
No,
No, you're the
Orlot looks at Junior and goes, "It was your fault. You made me miss my brother."
And I say, she definitely didn't say that out loud. That was a Jessica thing.
Okay.
All right.
Ezra, you're up.
So Azra is going to move here to this portion of the boat, and he's going to look down and say, I actually don't know what he says for this. I haven't decided what this is.
He is a spine devil.
I'm sorry? Who's a what?
A
You said, what is this,
spine
right?
devil?
Yes.
Oh, that man's a whole ass devil.
I mean, I guess you wouldn't know that. Give me a religion or history check, and then I'll tell you.
I could probably pop a divine sense and figure it out.
Yeah, there you go. Use that.
I will use up a divine sense.
Yes. It is indeed a spine devil.
Awesome.
I would get an
hate that.
18 on history. I'd be like,
It's a spine devil.
I'm like, oh, my mom totally fought these.
So Azra's gonna run down the stairs and he's going to say, "You really should learn not to follow random strangers." And he's gonna snap his fingers, and this massive cloud of like shattered crystals pops into being around them, and I am casting fairy dust or fairy fire, I should say.
Okay.
So let's see if I can make that appear.
Are you blocking off this door so they can't come back in the boat, or what?
No, so what's happening is I'm casting off. Let me see if I can create
And I say fairy fire is just going to illuminate them, right?
fairy fire. If they fail to save, gives advantage to every attack roll against them.
Nice.
That's why he's casting it. So something like this area is going to get blasted with fairy fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's sticking around now.
It's
I need
20
to
feet,
reload.
so you're fine, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
He's keeping Mortlock out of the radius. So
Okay.
I'm going to need dexterity saving throws from all 3 of them.
Okay. I'm just gonna mark them with something to indicate. Oh yeah, it doesn't happen unless they fail the save. Never mind.
Unless they fail to save. DC is
Yes,
14.
at first. Oh, you're gonna be angry. They all passed.
They all passed?
Mm-hmm.
My man, come on.
Dirty
Give me
20,
a goddamn bone.
dirty 20, 21, 16.
Jeez.
Guys, can I spend my inspiration to make one of them reroll to give one of them disadvantage on a save?
That's not how that works.
That's bullshit. You know that's bullshit. Alright, well then Azra is simply going to stand himself here to block off their escape. Because you still have them, like, on the stairs. So...
But where you're standing there, then you are still on the boat. Just so you know.
I mean, I'm aware, but I can't get to them because that's...
Well, so I think what he's saying is that this is still a square because they're outside. So technically, if you could make it to here, you would be on the stairs where they couldn't get back in.
Yes, I would hold this spot here. You could be half off the boat, and that spot there you could be half off the boat. But the middle one, you're completely on the boat. That would be the idea. Yeah.
Okay, so he's blocking the stairs here, then.
Yes, that is fair. Yes.
He has his blade out, and his fairy fire completely whiffed. So that is Azra's turn.
All right. Bad guys don't get to go because it's a surprise round. Eris. Now back in bird form.
Well, she hasn't turned into bird form yet, right?
No, she did.
I thought she
Right,
was a maid. Remember, she was...
I think she said she wanted to dispel it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, can someone explain to me how sleep works again? I'm sorry.
Sleep works that when you cast it on an area, it goes by HP. So you roll a dice, and then the lowest HP gets hit first, then you subtract that from your total. The second lowest goes then, subtract that from the total, and you keep going up until you run out of the amount of dice you rolled. Does that make sense?
Also, if you don't roll well, and none of their health is below that, it won't work.
Yeah, nothing would happen. Yes.
Also would hit allies too, so if they all have higher HP totals than your friends, it'll put us to sleep first.
Yes.
I have a question. So
Yeah.
I get to choose because when I read it, it says the spell sends creatures into magic slumber. Yes. Where was I reading? Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected. Oh, okay.
So you could, if you for example selected somewhere over here, that would like only reach 20 feet, as in like two of the guys you might work, or you picked somewhere over here.
Also the crab and the seagulls.
Yes, exactly.
And my guess is they have less HP.
Yes, exactly. I was gonna say that. But if you pick something like in the middle of the water, it would hit Mortlock, but yeah, 20 feet's the problem. So maybe like here-ish? Maybe?
But it would still hit Mortlock.
Yeah, there'd probably be somewhere in the water you might be able to just hit the bad guys and Mortlock, but that's the issue.
And hopefully Mortlock has less HP than they do.
Or more HP than they do, you mean?
Yes, I do mean.
Yes.
I don't think that would necessarily be the best choice for here now.
But it is up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you. But please don't put us to sleep.
Yeah, okay. Then what can I do? I guess I could do magic missiles, but...
Yeah, automatic hit.
Let me see.
Given that we've done nothing but miss them so far, I feel like something like that is probably nice.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that then. But can I be flying? I'm gonna fly like 20 feet in the air, I'd say? 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, you can fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in place, but I'm gonna fly up and then cast magic missiles. How many second level spell slots do I have? 2. Ooh, okay. No, I'll just say, okay, I'll just cast regular, magic missiles.
Okay.
I'll do it on the main bad guy.
Okay. You get 3 of them? Is that correct? Or 2? Or how many are in yours?
She gets 3.
3.
Nice.
Alright, 7-9 damage against Amric.
How remarkably average.
And yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Randolph.
There's a bonus action there to be a cool guy and enter my Sulong form.
Your what form?
So if you could just, if you could pop that up for everybody.
Oh, you embiggened yourself.
He's like,
And now that I am Big Angry Bunny,
he's a
I'm going to
were-rabbit.
go to this guy, and I'm going to attempt an athletics check to grab him and throw him off the docks.
Well.
Something I have advantage on in my big boy form.
Yes.
Oh, in your big boy form.
And you have a +6.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice thing, bro.
That's so Chad.
Yeah. Oh, but you
so
see, I
shit.
suck.
11.
So awesome.
So he's gonna do
With a
contested.
contested roll, he could still be bad too. It's
Yes.
still possible.
No, because even without his modifier, he taught. Oh, you an 11, not a 9. So let me see what his modifier is. This is guard guy. Guard guy's
Yeah,
modifier. He ties you, so I guess meets it beats it. You technically get him.
Yes, I throw it to the water.
All right.
You
What
can
is
just
he?
throw people?
Yes, technically speaking. Only if you have that ability. Anybody can do it. It's called, you've pushed, there's a shove action, but, it typically only moves them 5 feet. Does yours say anything about a limit as far as how you can move
So
them?
it's not an ability I have, it's just I was attempting in athletics to grab and throw it.
Yes, I
With my
think
mighty
the rule,
big boy strength.
but I think the rules on shove are they can only be moved 5 feet at a time unless you have something that can move it more. I'll double check shove.
Huh.
Shoving a creature. Shoving a creature using the attack action, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. You make a special attack trying to shove either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack
5
action.
feet.
Yeah,
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is there any space, if I were to do it like this instead, he's 5 feet right to the boat, is there space, there would be space in between the boat and the dock that he could fall down between, right?
Not there. If you were down, say, like here, yes, but here the boat is right up against the dock. There's really not.
Hmm.
So you'd have to either be, like, down here or up here to make that possible.
Alright, well then I will abandon my mighty throw into water in favor of destroying this man.
Do you have multiple attacks?
Yes.
So you could shove twice.
Oh
and
wait,
shove
no,
it.
I don't think, actually, no, I do not have multiple
Oh, you do
attacks.
not. Okay, yeah, then. It could still
Right.
work next turn, because you could move him 5 feet to here, step up, and then on your next turn shove him in the water. So
If
it
I'm
could
going to
still
do
work.
that, I would have multiple attacks next turn. It's just because I use my bonus action to enter my form, I don't this turn.
That makes
So I
sense.
might as well attack him this turn, and then we'll see what happens next turn, yes?
We'll
Yes.
just see what happens.
Yes.
I was gonna say, what if Randolph is like in the position next to him, and then he throws him like from one side to the other down in between? You know what I mean?
Right here?
He would land, the push
Yeah,
needs to be
yeah.
10 feet, so he would land here at first, and he would not make it to the water, which is 10 feet. That's the problem.
Okay, for sure.
Shove him this way, the boat is too close to the dock, is the verdict. Alright, well then, I, shall attack with my big old glaive. But if I'm attacking with my glaive, I probably won't move up to him because it has reach. So I'll just enter my form and then swing at him. Alrighty?
Yep.
Hiya.
Hey,
All right.
15.
15 misses.
I thought so.
Jesus Christ, these fucking guys.
Yeah, I had a 19 and it was like 19. 9. Very sad. That will be my turn.
Okay. Oh, wait. The fairy fire didn't work. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, the fairy fire didn't go off because someone rolled really well 3 times.
Wow.
All
And
right,
it wasn't any of us.
Wasn't any of you. Nope. Juniper. Yeah, that's funny. You guys have gotten a whole surprise round and nothing's happened so far.
Do you want to move this guy back onto the actual dock since he's still there?
Right.
He's here right now.
I'm
Yeah.
technically at
Weird.
the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna be like, Azra, don't worry, I'll block him off. And she goes to just go down there to block off the stairs. And
This
then,
works.
you just hear, "That's not the way. You have to go for blood." And a strange woman just appears. She's like, "I'll show you how to do it, sister." And she is
doesn't
going
look right.
to attack.
It's this woman. I flushed her up. Are you attacking from yourself or attacking from Wispa?
From Wispa.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm not. No,
Yeah,
wait.
that's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not.
Yeah, we just start rolling in real life.
So we're back up to the bad guy, and he would be like, "Brother, it looks like you brought a bunch of incompetent warriors with you."
Jesus.
Whereas I have 2 competent allies and more below.
Plus, you're an old dookie bum bum now.
And so, he,
No, you're lying.
let's see. He is gonna. Azra's right behind him, so he's gonna take a swing at Azra because Azra's a spellcaster, and that's a thing.
Is
So.
Azra up at the top of the stairs, which is 20 feet up?
Well, he's about halfway down the stairs, but you're right. I forgot about the height difference. Excellent point, Max. Okay. So then he is gonna not do that. So yeah, he is just gonna attack, Mortlock, his brother. Brother, I shall kill you! Like, my minions were supposed to! Let's see, that is... Can he... Well, he can't flank. Alrighty. Nope. That is a 2 on the first one.
Did we not long rest before coming here?
I mean, Azra and Randolph long rested.
Yeah, Azra and Randolph definitely were fully rested. I think... No, you guys came directly... You basically dropped off any bodies at the apartment, and you came here immediately after because Mortlock was with you. And you didn't want to, like, have Mortlock just sleep in your apartment, I think was the thinking.
I don't think that was ever a thing.
No, because we had taken a rest in the temple with Mortlock. Remember, we had taken a rest in the
Yeah, we
demon.
did.
Yeah,
Short rest,
you guys
not
just
long
never.
rest, right?
I think so, but you guys had never expressed an interest in taking a long one. You never said we want to take a long one now. So,
Boo.
you gotta say it. So, you guys came directly here, as far as I knew.
Well,
okay,
that's
so-
problematic, real.
Both things miss Mortlock, so Amric misses. They suck too, so it's just everybody's dice.
It would appear that we are not the only incompetent here, then, yes?
I feel like I'm just rusty because I don't fight that often. I just make money. I don't fight.
Hearing many excuses.
Gallus.
Move me up to the feet. And I'm going to stab that man.
I'm gonna say if you go here, you'll have advantage.
I still... Yeah, sure. That was a nat one. Thank God I have advantage. Good. Thank you, Jess. I got a 24 to hit.
There you go. That hits.
Thank fuck. At last, someone in this combat lands a hit.
I know, and he's gonna get his sneak attack, so it'll be good.
Unique attack.
Do
Sneaky sneak.
14 damage.
14 damage. Got it.
Feeling good. I'll do another attack.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
19 hits. Look at that. I think it was just that round. That round was clearly cursed. That's all.
It
was
just
bad
allowed
for
us to get in
everyone.
position, that's all.
He gets hit for 4 damage.
4 more damage. Got it.
And that's my turn.
All right. Mortlock is up. He sees that Wispa and Gallus. He doesn't know who Wispa is, but he sees that he sees this new person next to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I mean, if you're on our side, it's whatever." And so he's like, "But you two have his brother, so he's gonna take a swing at the Spine Devil right in front of him."
Is he counted as having advantage since I'm up there or no?
Yes, he is,
Fuck yeah.
and you are too, because he's there. Yep.
Fuck yeah.
So he's gonna go with his multi-attack on the Spine Devil.
Multi those attacks.
And he has advantage, so I'm gonna roll 4 dice, which is gonna feel so good. That's an 18, a 5, an 11, and a 7. But let's see, add his modifiers. Okay, that's a 24 and a 17. Both of which are gonna hit. So yes, good job,
17
Mortlock.
hits. Good to know.
Yeah, 17 did hit. What's the damage on that? Damage on that is... Ooh, nice. That's going to be 10 plus 5, so 15 damage on that one. On those two, oh, that's only one. Yeah, I gotta do it again. Whoops! I put the wrong damage on the wrong person.
Do better.
Spine Devil takes that damage. And then he's gonna, then his second one. Only gotta be that. The Spine Devil's dead.
Wow.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Well, that motherfucker didn't last long.
You see, brother? You hire weaklings and incompetents. I take them out. You and Mother will no longer corrupt this family. Alright.
I don't know if... Okay.
Yeah.
He said corrupt this family. He wants to bring his family's name back.
That's
Okay.
very sweet.
Yes.
Huh?
Azra.
So question. That guy was a Spine Devil, but his other henchman, that's just a dude.
No,
It is just a dude. Yes.
It's just a dude.
it looks like him.
Azra's going to turn to him. I could just continue to make bad, but I want to try something.
Guys, hello, Max.
Yes.
With Max and Chris and Azra all talking at the same time, I can't hear anything.
My bad. Let me mute.
Okay, go Azra.
Oh, it just does that. Okay. I was hoping it would actually put the spell up in chat, but it does not.
There's a button that says display on VTT. If you click that, it will put the whole spell. There it is.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna cast Command.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw from this dumbass.
Yes.
DC 14.
And then his wisdom. He fails.
Perfect. The
What
command
command?
I give him: swim.
That's really good. And so he is going to take a couple steps
Goddamn
and
water
jump
is what
in the
it's going to
water.
As he leaves my threat,
Forced movement does not create attacks of opportunity.
but he didn't force him to move. He just is going for a swim.
I didn't force him to move, but if you attack him, this command becomes harmful, and he won't do it.
That's a good point too. That's a good
Alright.
point too.
Also, he's in the water. He's basically out of the fight.
Is he wearing armor?
I don't know. Is he, Kyle?
I'm looking right now. He's wearing leather, so no, he does not sink. If he was
It's gonna
wearing,
be fun to swim in,
it's gonna be fun, but if he was wearing like a full plate armor, he would sink immediately. So
which would be really great.
he's
That
not.
would be delicious.
He's not. So yeah, he's swimming. That's
Perfect.
that one.
That is one
Okay.
of my spell slots used. I can't use a smite slot for not smiting. I'm gonna stay right. I'm gonna like look out over the railing down at what's his name?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It only lasts for 1 round.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
I'm aware, but he still has to swim for this next entire action, and then he can try to get back up.
Okay. Yes.
So that's at least 2 actions of his taken out.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's in metal armor, so getting back up does not look easy.
What?
I said, I mean, it looks like he's in metal armor, so in my head, getting back up does not look easy.
We talked about that. The picture has metal armor, but he's actually only wearing leather.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
Yeah.
Still wearing full leather armor in the water,
Yes.
trying to climb onto a dock that I guarantee you is
hey.
not right at water level.
I'm pretty sure cows can swim. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure they can't, actually. Regardless, Azra leans over and he says,
Okay.
"Your prospects are not looking so good, my friend."
Nice.
And he'll be like, "I'm just taking a swim. I'll be back." And so that's his turn. He spends his whole turn swimming.
Cows are strong swimmers.
Yeah, fun fact, cows are actually amazing swimmers.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I did not expect that. Okay. I need to, like, revamp my worldview then. Alright.
All right, Spy Devil is dead. That is Eris.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
That's hi. How are you? Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, see, guys, D&D is education.
So learn new things every day.
Okay, I'm gonna. Should I do what I want to do? I don't
Whatever
know.
you
We
want to
should
do.
that. I know.
D&D, it's
but
all
still.
about what you want to do.
Period. Okay, I wanna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this man.
All right, he's gonna.
It's
Which
a
one? Oh
12.
yeah, it's just him. Yeah. So then he's gonna make
Yeah.
a save. He succeeded.
Okay, then I end my turn.
Okay. Randolph.
To this guy, and I'm gonna go to claw at him in my mighty form. So, I'm very talented at clicking buttons.
Yes.
Assuming a does not hit,
11 does not hit.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to claw again.
Uh-huh.
I assume a nat 1 does not hit.
You actually, like, accidentally scratch yourself, and you start to bleed a little bit, but luckily in lycanthrope form, it like, coagulates pretty fast. And so...
Yeah. Remember when we thought this would be really cool if you did well?
Well, I was trying to throw it.
Oh,
Okay. That's what I thought would have been cool.
yeah.
Alrighty, Juniper and Wispa.
All right. Let's see. Wispa is gonna be like, no, sister, you can't stand there. You have to stand here. And then they switch places. And Junior's like, oh my god, what happened? And then Wispa's like, hit him now. And so she's gonna like attempt to hit him. With...
Uh-oh, Azra's being usurped as the big brother. There's now a big sister in the house.
Okay, I will take the 23. Thank you very much.
23 hits.
I don't know why that happened.
Are you holding it one-handed or two-handed? One-handed, right? So yeah, it does the 12.
Yep.
Okay.
And there she goes.
Alright. Up to the bad guy. He is gonna take a swipe at... I'll roll a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see who he swipes at. Randolph. So he's gonna take 2 swipes at Randolph. That's gonna be a 25 to hit and a 19 to hit.
They both hit.
They both hit.
Okay. Damage is gonna be 12 piercing damage against Randolph.
That's in total?
Yep.
I have no idea how lucky that is.
Yeah.
Rereading my stuff.
Oh no.
Oh, so you have no idea.
Show me.
Do you really want to see?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Gallus.
It's your turn, Chris.
Yeah. And look who's up.
You no longer have advantage because of Wispa, but you do have advantage because of Azra.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a stab. 2 stabs, in fact.
Well,
There's a 17 hit.
It hits exactly.
Yay.
Okay, I'll roll my second attack. Second attack hits.
Okay.
So I hit him for 15.
15 total. Got it. He is looking pretty fucked up. As of that attack, he's like that. Your turn made him bloodied.
And I'm the biggest Chad here.
Mortlock is gonna take swing at his brother. No advantage though.
Not from Wispa?
Wispa is an echo, and technically, so Wispa cannot give or get advantage.
Oh, interesting.
She's like a construct, kind of.
Yeah.
Sure. She's
okay.
only kind of real.
Exactly that.
How dare you?
But it would be the opposite. It'd be the opposite in her dimension. Juniper's only slightly real in Wispa's dimension.
Well, you don't know what if this is a dimension thing, so don't make up stuff just because it matches with what you want.
Sorry, no, by Echo Knight rules, that would be that. But you're right. It could be a slight variation with your backstory. 100%, yes. So, first attack is gonna miss. Second attack is gonna hit. For
Ooh.
hits his brother for 14 damage. Okay. Now, Azra.
Hell yes. So I am going to look at this poor man who's getting his ass absolutely handed to him. And I'm going to say, just so you know, there is no shame in an honorable surrender. Your brother will probably beat the shit out of you, just so we're clear. But there is no need for you to die this day.
If we make it out of character, I'll say if we make it to his turn, he'll get to respond, but he'll be like, maybe, we shall see.
Oh,
Like,
no,
this
no, no,
would
no,
be
no.
like-
There is no we shall see. I'm going to beat the shit out of you now.
No, what I'm saying is that in-game he might surrender, but he can't surrender when it's not his turn. That's all I
So
mean.
Wisp would be like,
Oh, okay, so talking might be a free action, but it is not a reaction.
exactly.
Well, I guess he could be like, it would depend. I've seen the DMs rule it different ways where it's not your turn, you can't talk, but other people are like, you can
Screw
react with it.
that.
I'm like, eh. So I will say he will be like, he can talk. I think like the act of surrendering is an action, but talking he can do, and he'd be like,
Sure, he could
he'll be
agree to a surrender
he'll be like-
and then do it on his turn.
yes, I will agree to stop fighting if you stop fighting. Yes.
Wisp would be like, he is a betrayer. He needs to be punished.
Okay, let's do this.
Uh-huh.
I am going to ready an action. On shit, what is his name?
Amric.
Amric. On Amric's turn, if he does not drop his weapon, I am going to attack him. If he does drop his weapon, I will not attack him. But that I'm holding an action, that is the condition for it.
Okay.
So that is my turn.
Okay. Dead, Eris. So you have seen a possible surrender going on, but you don't know if it's actually going to go through or not.
I'm
Avernus
gonna
speaks openly in
hold.
common too, so y'all can all understand it.
I'm gonna hold a action, and if shit doesn't go through, and if he like doesn't surrender, I'm going to cast magic missiles on him.
Okay.
My girl.
Randolph?
So Randolph is gonna roll to hit him. With advantage, yes?
Oh, Randolph is gonna hit him?
Yep.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Well, I tried.
I was gonna say, if you didn't, Whisper was gonna.
Oh my
14.
God.
14 misses.
So,
10
okay,
also
that was the
misses.
first one with advantage. Now I'll
Yes.
roll my second hit.
Yes. There you go.
So only one.
We'd
Yep.
almost gotten to his turn.
Yes, 25 hits. You were literally 2
For
turns
10
away.
damage.
10 damage.
We were so close.
He dies.
Oh
Is that...
my God!
well, I'll ask Randolph, is that non-lethal damage, or are you killing him?
I mean, it's my mighty slashing claws. I don't think it could be non-lethal damage.
I think anything that does... Is it bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
Well, mine would be slashing.
Yeah, I think any kind of melee damage can always be...
I believe it's only bludgeoning.
Oh,
That-
I was always told that any of the 3 melees can be, anything but magic.
Could be right. The problem is that I'm not sure because I know the Pathfinder rules.
I see,
So
I
the
see.
difference is, in 5e, there is no such thing as non-lethal damage.
If I can choose to knock them out instead of kill.
Yeah, you can knock him out.
What would be the point?
So, Kyle, with your permission, the reason I'm going to kill him is because in my current form, I literally have a Bloodlust ability. Now, I have not reached the HP threshold where I'm in Bloodlust. But because he hit me, and in my headcanon, I have trouble controlling this form because I got it.
Yeah.
I wanted to get him because he hit me.
Yes.
So, with your permission, I'm going to roll the save against Bloodlust, and if I pass it, I will just knock him out, and if I fail it, I will kill him.
Sounds
Oh, I
good.
like that.
I did find the technical rule, though. In 5e, an attacker who reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack may choose to knock them out instead of killing them.
Yes, I did just see that. So I'm going to roll my wisdom save, and we will see how well I do.
Okay.
Fascinating.
With a 6, I do not beat it.
You
and
fail,
kill him.
and you eat him.
Yeah, I literally, if I fail, I don't even stop. I hit him, and then I just keep clawing up his body.
Juniper goes, no, he was gonna surrender. And Whisper goes,
Wait,
there's
thanks,
no surrender
Randolph.
for a betrayer.
And he dead now.
Juniper, what is happening? There are too
I
many things happening at once.
don't understand who
Azra
this
is going to
person
rush
is.
To pull Randolph off of
The dead body.
Henrik rapidly mangled corpse.
I mean, Randolph is going to keep trying. Feel free to roll that athletics against me, but I'm going to keep attacking this corpse.
Yeah, I think Bloodlust
Oh,
does
and
this.
look,
Yeah.
Eric's got in the way.
Yeah, Eris is now stopping you, so you'll see.
Okay, I have a moment of clarity when I see Eris, and I leave my form in favor of my previous one.
So Whisper
And
just
I look physically exhausted. Whoops.
Whisper just goes up to you and goes, good work. No mercy for the wicked.
Azra looks over at this apparition who looks kind of like Juniper, right?
No.
I guess in a sisterly way, like they both have brown hair.
I mean,
but
he
this
definitely
is
has black hair.
and this is Juniper.
Similar to me, but they clearly are different people.
Yeah,
they are different people.
They're different people.
Right. It's more that this is a woman who appeared out of nowhere.
Yes.
So Azra just looks at her. Who in the hell are you?
I do not answer to you. I answer to my sister. Juniper, Father has sent us. You, his blessed child, came to him but were not yet ready. I have come to help you as he promised. And Judah be like, Father, do you mean, and she gets like this bright-eyed look. And she's like, Elmater sent you? Of course. Who else would have sent me? I'm here to help you. You and no one else. And then she like flickers. That's kind of why why she's not giving advantage to anyone or helping anyone else or anything like that.
Yeah.
They are not true believers as you are. I cannot help them.
Also can't give you advantage, though.
I know. But she's giving her advantage by, helping her fight.
For her. Yeah. Okay, we are out of initiative. That goes away. Yeah.
And I say Juniper just, like, laughs/cries, and she goes and hugs her, and whispers like, none of that. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to hug. And then she stands, like, stoically next to Randolph and looks at him like,
Mortlock would say, seems fitting two sisters helped me kill my brother.
She looks disgustingly at him. You are also a sinner. Be lucky that I do not strike you down as well.
I can see this becoming tiresome very quickly. After looks down at Randolph, are we feeling better now?
He's just kind of unable to move or respond, and he's just staring at his normally very, very clean, white rabbit paws, coated, stained red in blood. Unsure what to make of the situation.
Now that we have savaged the man who might have given us an inn to that woman's mansion. Wait a minute. Azra's going to let go of Randolph, who seems shell-shocked by the whole experience. And Azra's gonna walk over to the water. So, let's talk, you and I.
Who, Mortlock?
No.
Oh.
This dude.
I love how we all pinged him at the same time.
I forgot that he was still there because he was swimming.
Let's have a chat.
Can you roll to see if he knows how to swim?
I like that. I like that. I'll do it.
That's monstrous. I love it.
He does know how to swim, just barely. He can do the doggy paddle. So he can swim.
Amazing.
But he might not actually be there, because he might have swum... You didn't say swim in place, so he might have swum away.
Which is totally fair. Is he still there?
But he was only doing for one turn. Wouldn't he swim back to land afterwards?
But he might be like, fuck. Well, when he sees his boss die...
Well, he doesn't, because they're up on the dock. He has to swim up and then climb up.
He probably hears Amric's screams of pain.
Yeah, he probably hears Amric not doing well, so he began to swim away while the combat was still going, probably. I'll roll a luck check to see if he's there or
not.
not.
I say it would have only been one turn, so he wouldn't have had time to swim away yet, right? I'm gonna
do a luck check, because he could still hide. He could hide under the dock. He could swim. Let's see. I'm doing a luck check. Azra, give me perception to see if you can find him.
Oh man, are we in sunlight?
Yeah, it's bright out.
Fuck.
Yep. Feel that.
I don't see shit, Captain.
Yep. And yep. You go over there, and he's not there anymore.
Bloody hell.
So.
Well, that's all of our possible leads now gone.
I mean, you don't need. Mortlock would say, you don't need leads. I told you where my mother, and brother live. You go there now, and you defeat them.
It would have been very nice to have some degree of insurance, such as your mother's beloved son, the one that she does like.
I mean,
that's rude. That's probably rude of me.
Whisper goes, huh, and Jupiter goes, oh.
I couldn't hear what Whisper said.
She went, huh, like she laughed, like it was funny, and Juniper went, aw.
Azra looked at Whisper. Your approval fills me with shame.
There's actually 2 siblings that she likes. You just killed one of them. She lives with the second.
Is there a way we could lure him out, maybe? Using you? Maybe send him a note like, I killed our brother. Come meet me for a duel.
Randolph.
What? Duels are a thing? We used to duel.
There's duels in D&D.
I meant what Randolph was doing, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, what Randolph do? Randolph jumps off the dog in the water and starts rapidly cleaning himself. Oh, that's funny.
Huh.
Okay, so... as you guys are discussing this, you notice to the north a cloaked figure. I only have their regular token, and right now it's a cloaked figure, so just pretend there's like a cloaked figure up here.
For sure.
And so you see a cloaked figure walk onto the docks.
The moment I see that, I get out of the water and, like, do a little on myself off and try to get in front of Eris.
Wispa would try to get in front of Juniper.
Get in front of everybody.
Oh, gladly. There you go.
Thank you. Serious?
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
So you see this cloaked figure take their hood off, and this is who you see.
Who dat?
Interesting.
Wow.
No, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice.
Do we know?
Would any of
do we-
us
do we know who
recognize
that
her?
is?
Not yet. This is what it says here. Her armor clanks with each step. One gloved hand rests on the hilt of a longsword. The other pulls back the cowl to reveal the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting gaze.
Oh, great. She's a child.
She would say, "Hello, are you heroes? I saw you fighting that devil and his friends. Are you heroes of this area?"
Are we here?
Swords.
For a given definition.
Say,
Are you?
heroes in training?
I am Rhea. I have been. I came to. I am from Elturel. Originally from Termish. I came from Termish to Elturel to train as a Hell Rider. I started when I was 12. I have completed training, but Elturel is no longer there. I seek out people to help me bring Elturel back and to find the other Hell Riders.
Yes.
Juniper runs up. Oh my god, we'll definitely help you. We need to bring him back. Do you know what happened?
Cite that.
Yeah,
Do you have an idea of where the city might have gone?
it sounds like Elturel has been sucked down into Avernus, the first layer of the Infernal Planes.
Is there a way to get him back up, or are we just trying to save the people, not the town? I mean, what goes down can come up, right?
So I feel like with a 21 in religion, Azure probably has a pretty good idea of what Avernus is and what it takes to get there.
I got an 11 on an insight to see if she's lying.
You
It was
believe her.
specifically about her backstory.
Yeah, it was about her backstory.
Oh yeah, that's true. Her backstory's true. In
Okay.
answer to your religion check, you can't get to Avernus, quote unquote, unless you die. Typically, unless you're a demon, unless you're a devil, devils can go there regularly back and forth. Tieflings or warlocks, like there are certain spells for like traversing the planes, but typically it is an afterlife type, death place.
So the idea of an entire city being dragged down into the first circle of hell is...
Yes. Fucked up.
You have to understand that this explanation might be the most fantastical I have heard yet.
Yes, but I was there when I looked. I was training outside the city, and then I turned around, and then I saw. So there is a thing that floats above Elturel called the Companion. It is a light that is on all the time. So even when the sun is not here, we still have the companions' light upon our city. And the city is gone, but the light was still there, but the light went out. So the companion went dark, and the city was gone. And there was just a crater.
There was just a crater. How do you know it went to hell? Could have been transported somewhere else, or...
Were there any signs of infernal activity?
There was fire everywhere. That's the first sign. It is, as of right now, it might be just a rumor talking to people. But I guess you're right. That could be, what's the word? Hearsay. But I sensed it. I sensed the infernal power when the city disappeared. So, I guess it's not necessarily Avernus. That might be too much of a leap.
Regardless.
It is certainly infernal.
If I may interrupt you,
Yeah.
if you are one of the Hell Riders, we need to get you off the street immediately. We cannot chance the Flaming Fist finding you here.
I mean, we are actually part of the Flaming Fist, but under protest, and we're turning them around. But you need to get into safety right now before they lock you up. Come on. We could
We
talk
have a
more.
place where you can hide for the time being, unless we have a safe
Kyle, does she recognize either my outfit or Eris?
Let me do a history check on that. No.
Wow. She
She's
must be real.
Hell Rider, I guess.
What?
I mean,
She's
you're
a
a
fucking Hell
random
Rider.
visiting dignitary in the city. It's not like everyone knows. If we saw some senator from our state walking in the street, we wouldn't know who they are necessarily.
That's fair.
But
She
like a
is-
senator
she-
is like a, you know?
But she is a teenager, and so she probably does not keep up on politics.
She's busy training.
Um,
Can we take her back to our safe house?
To Jukes, yes. I believe that is the safest location.
she would say, yes, I know the Flaming Fist are not to be trusted. She's gonna
Except
roll an
for us.
insight on the. She's gonna roll the insight on the fact that you said we are Flaming Fist.
Yeah,
so
that was problematic.
Let me roll an insight on that one. She still gets the insight that she can trust you. So she's gonna be like, if I get the sense I can trust you. So if you say you're okay with me. But she says, before they closed the city gates, me and a handful of other refugees snuck inside Baldur's Gate. We didn't get far before the Flaming Fist arrested all of my companions. Well, not arrested, sorry, we scattered. Some were arrested, some got away.
What?
I stole a cloak. I'm on the run. I've been a fugitive ever since. I need to stay away from them. So yes, if you could hide me, that would be appreciated.
Then we do that immediately.
And I say, cover up, and you can come to our safe house. We actually are kind of collecting people. I have someone fun I'd love to introduce you to.
Is this the Mystery Tiefling that exists in that spare room? Who is that?
Oh, that is a different tiefling that we have to talk about. Yes. She does have other things to say. Sorry, there's a lot of exposition. As you guys walk back to Jukes' apartment, she'll tell you. She goes, I specifically wanted to investigate a rumor that Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel, is somewhere here in Baldur's Gate. I also I came here because I know Amric Van Thumper works at the Low Lantern, and Amric's mother, the Duchess, knows Thavius. So I figured maybe finding her would help me find Thavius. Yeah, and I think Thavius, since he's in control of Elturel, might know what's going on.
Well, speaking to the late Amric von Thumper might have been a mistake. I imagine he is the sort to turn you in for the bounty immediately.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. He's very dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
we killed him. I mean, we were gonna let him surrender, but she killed him.
There was a conflict of interest, apparently.
And Whisper would be like, "It had to be done. He was a betrayer."
oh.
You didn't even kill him.
Down gets sad remembering him like slaughter this person.
I would have killed him if he hadn't done such a great job.
This is not a productive line of conversation.
Can
Oh.
let me think. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yes, let's go back to your apartment. You guys look like you need to clean up anyway. She looks over at like you guys covered in blood, and she says, "But are you? I wanted to go to the Van Thumper estate and she notices Mortlock, and he does have the Van Thumper like symbol on his. If you look." He's got that little symbol on his chest, which is the symbol of his family.
That thing that I said he was like a paladin sheriff.
Yes. And she goes, is he a Van Thumper? He
is, as a matter of fact, but I don't think he's the diplomatic in that you're looking for.
Oh, okay. Are you guys going to the Van Thumper estate? Can I come with you? I think that I think Thavius we might be able to find something there.
If you were to come, we warn you that they are evil people doing evil things, and we are going there to apprehend them. I don't think they would be helpful.
Do you think they've
captured? We are not going there in peace.
Do you think they've captured Thavius? Do you think, or if they're evil, do you think Thavius is working with them?
Mortlock.
I think that they're
Have
people.
you heard anything of your mother working with the Prime Minister of Elturel?
Let me do a check as him. What'd you say, Jess?
And I say I think that they like power, and they could perhaps be keeping him, or they could have seduced him for his power. Do you think that he would have wanted his entire city to just go to hell, and then him be here? Wouldn't he lose all his power and his money and everything else?
I think this is a discussion we should not be having on the streets. It's making me very uncomfortable.
That's a good point. We will fast forward and take us to the apartment and have the rest of this conversation at the apartment.
Yeah, Wispa would be like, I agree. There are too many ears.
Nobody can know where Eris is from.
All right, let's see. We already have an Azra, so we have 2 Azras. We have
double Azra.
2 Randolphs.
Oh, god damn it. I just deleted the other one.
Oops. I can hit undo. There we go.
There we go.
1 Eris, Wispa, Juniper. Okay, good. So Ray would be like, oh wow, this is a nice apartment. Oh, I don't have Jukes. Jukes should be here. Jukes, and we have a Mortlock.
We're gonna
have
start running out of bedrooms. We better double up.
I'm going to be close to Rhea, but I would also try and make sure Eris stays close to me.
You guys keep. Jukes would be like, friends. Every time you come by, you bring more friends. This is not an adoption agency. We don't just bring in orphans and strays.
But she's special. She's special.
A Hell Rider.
Oh.
Yes.
Also,
my. Hello, I am Jukes Knox, and you are. And then she would go, I am. Does Rhea have a last name? I am Rhea Mentalmorn. Hell Rider of Elturel. I've come seeking you and your party's help. And Jukes would be like, any friend is, yes, we will help as much as we can, of course. To continue the conversation, Mortlock was asked that. Mortlock does not know, he did a history check, he failed. So he's gonna be like, I don't know anything about the workings of my family. But upon being asked about, Avernus and hell and all that, he's going to do a religion check. Let's see if that is any better.
Can I give him the help action on this?
You 100% can, yes.
Perfect. Azra tries to jog his memory, tries to give him prompts, anything, any memory trick that he might know. He's 180 years old. I'm sure he's learned a few of those.
All right. Let me just double
check. Did Gallus respond to Azra's question? I can't hear you, Chris.
He said in-game he would have, but out-of-game he didn't remember.
And we're already back at place.
What was the question?
I just noticed there was a long stretch where Gallus wasn't involved in the conversation, so maybe he was like, that's
maybe I could have been looting him if the DM would allow that.
Wait, say that again?
Maybe I could have been looting Emric's body after looting Emric and the one bodyguard after they had died.
That is an excellent point. We did not loot the bodies.
While they were talking, because I wasn't talking with them.
Gallus can do that. Gallus, give me an investigation check, please.
You got it, big man.
Azra throws a guidance on you for that.
Thank you. Load. 17. I'll have the guidance.
It's a cantrip. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. 19.
He has 150 gold.
Damn. Nice.
He has four vials of unknown liquid.
Ooh.
150 gold, 4 vials of unknown liquid.
Yep. He has I don't know if you know what this is. Give me. Sorry, I'm thinking. Insight or intelligence? Yes, yeah. Either straight. It's either insight or straight intelligence. I think is fine for this. See if you notice it.
Is it insight?
Oh. I thought he said, does Eris identify as a spell? And I was like, what does that even mean?
17.
Okay. It's a smoke bomb.
Ooh, I pocket that.
Well, I mean, the thing is, literally, Azra is watching you do it. That's how Azra gave you the guidance. So Azra definitely knows you're looking. So if you want to try to sleight of hand Azra, you 100% could.
I mean,
Smoke bomb.
yeah, I feel like Azra, wouldn't you also let the rogue take the smoke bomb?
That is up to Azra.
I mean, the question here is Gallus trying to hide it from Azra? If the answer is no, then Azra's totally fine with that. Azra would like...
I'm not trying to hide the smoke bomb.
Oh, is he trying to... Is he trying to hide anything from Azra right now?
Anything of value I would try to hide.
Like, he doesn't want them to know. He's trying to take it
He
from the
wants to
party.
keep, but the thing that's weird is that you know he's looking because he gave you guidance. He casted guidance on you, so you know he's looking at you. So now trying to steal right in front of him would be a weird idea.
Shameless.
Well, would it be a Gallus idea?
I feel like Azra's tried to earn Gallus's trust through various acts, including saving his life.
Yep.
But not
Healing that mysterious limp of his. Regardless,
so
Gallus
Chris.
is your character. Take whatever
Yeah.
action you deem fit.
Yeah, so roll sleight of hand or don't. It's up to you, Chris.
I shall do it.
Okay.
And then Azra, you can roll perception to see if you notice it.
I mean,
You
Azra...
notice?
Azra notices, yeah, probably.
I'm not one.
Yeah, you notice, 100%.
Oh,
Azra
okay, cool.
sees you try to pocket the smoke bomb.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be a smoke bomb. It would be anything of value in the gold.
Then it'd be the 150 gold, yeah, because you don't know what the vials are, so you know what those are. But the 150 gold, you were.
I don't care about the vials, I care about the gold.
Yeah. So Azra saw you pocket the 150 gold.
You say anything, Azra?
So at some point on the way back to the apartment, Azra grabs Gallus's arm and says, I don't understand what we have done to earn your distrust so fervently, but I am going to ask that you hand over the spoils from that man, including the pouch of coins that you pocketed.
I was planning to split it when we got back, you know you can get back.
The fact that Juniper was surprised by the pearl you pulled out to give to the captain of the Low Lantern leads me to believe otherwise.
Two of them I already had.
Right.
Let me know when you need me to roll deception and everything.
Right now, yeah, roll deception right now, please.
That's a 14.
Okay, now Azra, roll insight.
I should have made him a high wisdom character.
You can give yourself guidance.
I can give myself guidance?
Yes.
Hilarious.
As my cleric, I give myself guidance on every check. Just
That's a 15. So what was?
you do a 14. You know he's lying. You know he's lying about sharing, and you know he's lying about the ruby too. So you know he's stolen at least twice.
Azra looks at Gallus not angrily, but just sad.
Disappointed.
Disappointed dad.
I had honestly hoped.
Fine. I took the ruby, but I used it in the betterment of the party.
Can I ask why you took it? Gallus, none of us here seek any ill towards you.
Is Gallus a kleptomaniac? In addition to being like a trained thief professionally, but are you a klepto, like mental illness wise?
Really, no. This is just sort of what I do.
I understand that, Gallus. But you are among people who do seek what is best for you. I assure you, we have no intention of hurting
You think Randolph has what's it's just best for me?
But Eris
One
first.
recent fit of fury beside.
Eris first, and then the rest of the party. But yeah, we're up there.
It can be assumed that
Literally,
Randolph puts Eris above the rest.
I don't know.
If you need this money for something, Gallus, I have no issue with letting you keep it. But if you are taking it solely out of greed, or out of a desire to hurt the rest of us, then I am going to ask that you return it to me.
The desire to hurt you guys is out of greed. I don't say anything else.
Azra just holds out his
See if
hand.
I can hear this happening.
Azra's not making
Nope.
any
Okay.
attempt
That's good.
to keep quiet.
Oh, okay. So then the whole party can just hear it going on. Okay.
Okay.
No, actually, that's not true. That's not true. Azra does not want Gallus to be distrusted by the rest of them, so he is keeping his voice down.
I hand over the gold.
Thank you. Azra releases your arm. I do not seek to engender distrust. I simply want to know that when the time comes, I can trust you. And that you will not act in your self-interest to our harm. Yes?
You got it.
Thank
Deception!
Yeah. Wait, was that last part of deception, Gallus?
They were both a deception.
It was definitely a deception.
God damn it.
God damn it. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
So is Azra.
Roll better than my mighty 7, I dare you.
That's a roll insight over a 7.
Well,
Again, you know he's lying. God damn it, Chris.
Azra just kind of pulls fingers.
Man,
Very
you,
well.
you remember that time we saved his life? We shouldn't have. We should just let him die.
That's kind of where Azra's head is right now, though. No. I mean, it is, like, on a shallow level, but at the same time...
Okay, fine. I apologize. I also took this, and I take out this really valuable looking mask, and I hand it over.
What?
He also
What
took
the
a.
fuck?
He also took a death mask.
Yeah,
It's like a Bane ball.
Eris saw me taking this,
Oh
but
shit! He's dunking Eris in on this too.
she offered to let me slide in order to split it.
Okay,
Oh.
my character would have not cared to hear anything in the world. And then all of a sudden he hears the word Eris, and he's like, huh?
Yeah, you just heard that Eris was also trying to steal from the party.
Say,
I think this requires some discussion later on, but thank you, Gallus, for your honesty.
Randolph, are you gonna speak to Eris about this?
it's not his dad. He's just their guard.
Alice would just be like, I don't know what he said, why he talking about it, but you guys would just hear hoot, hoot, hoot.
It doesn't talk to anybody. Just
I mean, I can understand that.
I love how,
If you guys don't have party cohesion now, you're gonna be forced to have party cohesion when we go to hell.
What I'm trying to establish!
I love how Duke sees Whisper and says absolutely nothing.
Oh, he's going to. I just didn't get a chance because we retconned that conversation is having on the streets.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So now that we're back to home, he's greeted Rhea and he would say, and I'm getting a very Juniper, like not Juniper, a Night Storm vibe off of this one. Who are you?
Hello, I am a scion from Ilmater. I've come to protect Juniper and to help her with her mission. I am immortal.
Azra, to answer your question, I think it goes into the party bag. I don't think it goes into your personal bag.
That's fair.
Okay. Oh, okay. Immortal. Ah, funny. Okay.
I should say I can die. Ilmater just resurrects me all the time. So
I see. Very cool. While you were gone, our tiefling guest woke up.
I love how you don't think anything of it. Cool.
It's Jukes. He's fine. Yeah, he's like, hey, whatever. And so Jukes has like a plus 15 to charisma. Like, he's fine.
Charisma is not friggin' wisdom or intellect or...
No. But like, even
he
if
has
he's
a low wisdom, which is why he's fine with this.
But even if he has something going on inside, his charisma allows him to hide it. You know what I mean? Like, he can just like fake being okay.
Did you say that we're a tiefling?
What'd you say?
What about a tiefling?
Yeah, when you didn't hear before, Clem, did you not tell our...
There was the tiefling running around the apartment
I
somewhere.
was very focused on one very specific thing when Clem was
Yes.
talking to me.
So it's her. And so speaking of, Clem would bring her out, supporting her because she's having trouble walking. So Clem brings her out.
And so Juniper be like, oh my, do you need help? Would you like water? Do you need like a cold cloth, or do you need some food? You look hungry.
Yes, I am hungry. I really need healing. Are any of you healers? Could anybody here heal me?
I am.
My mom always said my biscuits were as good as healing. Let me make you a biscuit. And in biscuit, she means like the English biscuit where it is a cookie. And she goes to the kitchen and starts baking.
Okay.
Azra watches her go. In fairness, her biscuits are very good. And then he's going to go ahead and take her from Clem. He's going to look her over for injuries. Can I make a medicine check to see what's going on here?
Yes, you can.
Amazing! I have a -1 to that.
Ooh.
Jesus, nat 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which is a 19.
She appears to have 1 HP.
She needs biscuits.
She does look tortured. She's got scrapes everywhere. Looks like they poured like acid into her wounds, and like she has burn marks on her feet.
So her wounds are all ones clearly designed to cause pain.
Yes, nothing like nothing deadly or debilitating. Just
Saints below, you have suffered greatly.
Yes, I was tortured by them. Me and Avernus.
Azra is going to bring her towards the nearest seat in here. I don't know where that is. And I'm going to go ahead and spend some of my lay on hands to heal her.
Okay.
Let me know how much of that I need to use.
Let me check how much she has. What her total is, I mean. Her total is only 4, and she has 1. She only needs 3.
So I'm going to spend 3 points of healing. Azra passes his hands over her wounds, and you see like this silvery glow as moonlight is shed over her body, and her wounds fade away.
Yes. Her wounds close. And she'd be like, "Oh, thank you so much."
You are very lucky that these wounds are shallow.
Yes.
Whoever was torturing you intended to let you live as long as possible.
They were tougher on Avernus. Avernus was also kidnapped. Avernus works for the Jasso family, a noble family, and I worked for the Uthun family. And so they kidnapped us in the hopes of getting money from those families. When Avernus' family didn't pay, they killed Avernus. And I'm afraid they would have killed me soon. Thank you for saving me.
You are a member of this family or an agent thereof?
I am a servant of the family.
A servant. And he's going to turn to Randolph at this point and start to speak, and then realize that Randolph was also next to him, unconscious the whole time. and we'll turn to Gallus instead. You found her in the tombs?
She was hanging.
Oh, wait. Gallus was talking. I couldn't hear him though.
Oh.
Nope, still nothing.
Hello.
There you are.
No.
We got you.
We found her in a sort of torture room, and she was hanging from the ceiling.
Super.
With a dead man.
With another dead man, which she seems to have already mentioned.
Yeah.
I see. So whoever this cult is, they were interested in acquiring funds by extorting the noble families of Baldur's Gate.
It wasn't their main objective, but it was a side objective.
I suppose any religious cult requires heavy funding.
Yes.
You acquire that by any means necessary. Despicable.
Well, was it a religious cult? Because it was arbitrated by his family or whatever. Arbitrated by his family for destruction and
The members of the cult believed it to be religious, yes?
Yes. Morlag would speak up and say yes. That's why my family didn't need me, because when once I brought the cult in, the cult was loyal to their gods, and they believed in the cause that we were doing because they believed the gods told them to. So they were.
But it was created on false bases by your family, yes?
Yes, exactly that. Yes.
Again, despicable.
Yes, I agree.
I would not separate yourself from these atrocities too terribly. You were placed in charge of this.
Yes, but like
You are complicit in these acts.
my mother is really forceful, and like all three of us are definitely like. Kyle's gonna use the phrase, he wouldn't use it, but Kyle would say they're all mama's boys. Like they're very much like do whatever mom tells them and no buts. And so yeah.
You, sir, have the moral backbone of a chocolate eclair.
I love eclairs.
And that's why I'm leaving town right now. He would go, I helped you find Damric and defeat Damric. I'm gonna go get a boat and get out of here. I will not face.
Wait,
I will not
excuse
face
me,
my
sir.
mother.
Excuse me. Before you leave, can we please have a blueprint of your house and any weaknesses your family may have, and any hidden passages, and any kind of weaponry they might have? Please fill this journal with everything you know. She gets out a journal. It's clearly sparkly and pink, and it's like it's his plans in the front.
If somebody wants to take notes, I'll give you some of the details. Yes. He'd be like, when you get to my mother's estate, you'll see there's about 20 guards posted on the outside of the building. You'll see we have 4 live-in servants who, who could be subdued or could be talked to. I don't think any of them are especially loyal. We have more guards on the inside. My brother, Thirstwell, is the one who runs the estate and does lawyer stuff and accounting stuff and things like that. So he lives in the house proper, so you can find him there. He has imps everywhere, invisible imps. My family also has a Tressym. For those who don't know, a Tressym is a flying cat. So we have a Tressym named Slobberchops, and he's the best. But he's loyal to whoever feeds him. He has no loyalty to anybody. Whoever treats him nicely, he's friendly to. So Slobberchops, yeah. Also, if you go more guards,
Water.
the last thing I'll say is, there's a hidden dungeon, a hidden basement under the house, and that's where Mother works out of.
Your house came with a dungeon?
It did. I think they were like sewers, and they were sewers, and my mother converted the sewers into a dungeon.
Oh, that makes sense.
Also, there's a helmed horror somewhere. I don't know where my brother keeps it, but he's told me about it, so keep an eye out for that thing. But yes, there's the dungeon. I don't know anything about the dungeon. I haven't been down there, but I know it exists, and I know that's where Mother works. So as long as you defeat my brother above, and then go below for my mother, that should be probably the extent.
Let's see.
Did you say a helmed horror?
Helm horror, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I heard helm horror. I was like, what? And then that's why I was.
She's like, is that a class I can play?
Oh, yes, the dreaded helmed whore.
I don't know if she'd be dreaded. I think she'd be ridden.
So Mortlock at this point, like, if that's all, I'm gonna get the fuck out of town before my mother or Thirstwell finds me.
Good, we're just as happy with you gone.
See,
Okay.
Juniper holds up the sparkly pink notebook. Thank you. I'll make sure to really study this.
And he walks out. Also,
Okay.
Vendetta, now that she's fully healed, will be like, thank you for healing me.
Her name is Vendetta?
Her name is it Vendetta, or am I misreading that? Let me just double check. I think it is Vendetta. But I'm gonna
Like
double check
V4?
I think so. I'm double checking. 1 second.
Absolutely incredible.
You have me double questioning myself. Yes, her name is Vendetta. So she'd be like, yes, my name is Vendetta. I need to get back to the Uthun family. They'll protect me now that they know that the Van Thumpers and the cultists are after us. But I thank you so much for your help.
Why? Why are you leaving?
Because the family I serve is probably wondering where I am, and I need to.
Well, they didn't seem to care about you. They left you to die.
Why would I stay here with you, a group of strangers? I mean, you helped me, but I don't.
Hey, well, strangers
going-
are just friends you haven't met yet. And you've met
We are
us
not
now.
going to press gang this tortured woman into our service.
Service? What do you mean?
To make her in a service. I wish to give her a place to stay away from that family that left her to die.
I don't think any of you understand the concept of loyalty to a noble house.
Well, I think that he's questioning.
Except for Randolph.
I think that he's questioning the nobles' loyalty to her because they didn't pay the ransom for her or try to get her out. I don't know if they treat her as well as she should be treated.
You literally came across her on chance. They didn't even try to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At those words, Clem would also say, I do believe my family also did not care for me. It is possible, Vendetta, that your family does not care about you.
Oh, Vendetta, this is the guy I was talking about. I wanted to introduce you. I thought you'd get along. You may have actually met him in the dungeon already.
You may have met him in the dungeon.
I mean, he doesn't look as tortured as you, but he was also strung up on a wall and handcuffed. And
yes, thankfully they were just beginning my torture when you and your friend saved me. But it seems she had to go through a great ordeal.
I think talking together would probably bring you each other a lot of solace. And it's good to have friends who know what you go through. And he's staying here, and he's free, and we're helping with his family. I think you deserve better than the place you were working. I really do.
Maybe. I guess I'll stay here temporarily, rest up, and maybe I'll send a letter to the...
Question for you.
Yeah.
So, with Jukes' approval, of course, why don't you stay here and stay here free of charge and just help around this place? And you get to stay here until you get yourself on your feet. And most important of all, you get to see my sexy face.
I will have you do a persuasion check. She's gonna finish though. She'll say,
Yeah.
yes, I'll stay here. I'll rest up. I will send a letter to my family, just to wondering if they knew I was kidnapped or what was going on, or just try to get some kind of information. But I can stay here. To get her to stay on a more permanent basis, between Gallus and Juniper, one of you can roll persuasion. I'm guessing Gallus, and you can do it with advantage because of
20.
Juniper. What?
I got a modded 20.
Did you do it with advantage?
I'll do it one more time.
Because you could get a nat 20.
Modded 20 still. I got first.
Okay. Yeah. She's like, okay. Yeah, I'll stick around. If she looks over at Jukes. Can you pay me? I don't have any money. And Jukes is like, I have money. I got this. Don't worry. Yes. Sure. Live-in servant sounds great. Yes, absolutely.
Maybe.
Okay.
Does she have any skill with like building things? Because I think you need a few more beds. And maybe like a couch? Like this fountain's nice, but we just stand around and chat all the time. There's nowhere to sit.
It's not a particularly hospitable living room.
I mean, being in a tree is cool, but you get tired.
And Jukes would be like, Juniper, we're not actually in the trees, right? We're just above the city. Like, the trees are an illusion. We're just above the city. We're above Baldur's Gate.
I'm like, okay, if you say so. Does not believe him.
Jukes, I need you to understand that you will never convince her of that.
If you want to pretend you're not monkeying around in a tree, that's fine with me. But we all know it's not true.
But Juniper, you entered a building in Baldur's Gate. You climbed to the top of that building, and now you're here. Do you think there's a jungle at the top of a building in Baldur's Gate?
Yes.
I went into a tree and there were stairs that circled around. Like, Jukes, what are you talking about?
Oh my God.
Do you have two homes? Are you confusing yourself? Do you have a fever? She goes up and like touches his forehead. I was like, seems okay. Maybe you need a biscuit. And then she just shoves a biscuit in his mouth.
We must be right. I have a summer home. That must be what I'm thinking of. Yes. And he looks over at Azra and sighs.
Azra just gives him a very knowing nod in response.
Okay, I believe, Randolph, you wanted to talk to Rhea.
Yeah, while that entire conversation was going on, I was hoping to engage Rhea.
Yes. Yes. What, Randolph, you said your name was, right?
Yes. And this is my lady Eris.
Eris, and then she, like, at this point, she does notice, like, the royal garb on Eris, and she does give a little bow.
So I see you've realized we are also from the Lost City.
Yes. How long have you been in Baldur's Gate? Were you there were you at Elturel when it fell?
No, we were not. We were visiting Baldur's Gate, fortunately, I suppose, as it disappeared. And then when we got the news, discovered that it was gone.
It's such a great loss. Millions of, like, I don't know about millions, thousands of people. You know, the other Hell Riders, your family, the other nobility, just poof, all gone. Yeah, like I said, the only clue I have is that it was definitely infernal in nature, the magic that did it.
From here.
What?
What is your plan from here?
I want to find Thavius. Thavius was the highest power in Elturel, and there's a rumor that before Elturel appeared, he had come here to talk to the council.
Yeah,
here.
Remember, but that is a short-term goal. If you find Thavius, what then?
I would do whatever, provided he is a righteous and intelligent man, I would follow to find it. Not because he's a man, that part came out wrong. But if he's a righteous and intelligent person, I'd follow him, whatever his plan or the council's plan to bring them back is. But you did say the council was corrupt. You said that the Van Thumpers the Van Thumper on the council was corrupt, but the rest of the council could still be innocent.
I'm not convinced of anything, other than I believe that you and us should stick together for the moment.
I do agree with that as well.
It is unsafe for anyone to know where you or us are from,
Yes.
and we are stronger together.
Agreed.
As far as we know, Eris is the last noble we have from our land.
Yes. I will go with you, and I will try to figure out whatever we can at the Van Thumper estate.
Are
And,
you talented?
I mean, I'm a hell rider. I was trained. I've fought in training battles. I've never fought in a real battle.
What do you fight with?
Kyle's gonna Google that. She pulls out a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow, and she would go, "I've got these."
I see. Do you have a specific talent, or are you a run-of-the-mill fighter?
I put like some holy magic into my attacks, but they are regular attacks with, you know, the chance for radiant stuff to happen. So, like a holy fighter, I guess is what we call it.
I see. Well, I'm glad to have you as an ally. Did that not register?
What'd you say?
I said I see. Well, I'm glad to have you as an ally.
Yes, agreed. I mean, in this strange, horrible city, it's so good to find others and to find, you know, and to find people from Elturel, no less. Yes. Real quick to answer JD's thing, you missed something while you were gone actually, because I made a joke. I said that when you said that, because you think of her as a sister, and I actually joked. I said Azra might be getting shut out into the big sibling department because now she has Wispa as an older sister. So does she need an older brother if she has an older sister?
No one will ever supplant Azra as Juniper's older brother. He has decided that. She does
We have this great party comp where Juniper and Azra have this whole sibling thing going on, and Randolph and Eris have this bodyguard nobility going on, and then Gallus is that asshole in the corner that nobody really wants there.
Who tries to fuck everything?
I got two bodies, sir.
Azra is trying so hard to include Gallus in everything.
Yeah. Also, Max, you missed that. We made a joke about that last time because we said that Jess and JD ended up partnering up. You and Max and Gray ended up partnering up, and then accidentally, since fucking Chris was by himself, Chris partnered up with me. So it's like,
yeah.
Chris
That's
just
bad,
in
buddy.
the DMPC.
So.
Hey, you got friends from high places.
Oh yeah, I'm friends with God.
All right.
God,
So,
I got the power of God and anime on my side.
should we head to the Van Thumper estate now, or do we want to go to bed and go there tomorrow? What do you guys think?
Tomorrow sounds good.
I could certainly use some rest.
I believe that rest is important. I do not want to do this slowly, as I believe that news of Amrit's death will likely cause something of a stir in their estate.
Okay. Yeah. Did you guys get rid of Amric's body, or did you just leave it on the pier? Because you guys,
I would say we probably kicked it into the water because we're mean.
you didn't technically. In game, you just left it on the pier.
It's not here.
Supposedly, wasn't it like getting ripped to shreds though? Like,
Yeah.
No,
You're right. Randolph did rip it. It might be unrecognizable.
Yeah.
That is
I
a good
will
point.
also point out that when I said we should get off the streets, Kyle followed up with, okay, yes, let's fast forward. There was not a given window of cleanup to us as
That
players.
is fair. That is fair. And just like I let Chris rewind to loot, I can say yes, you guys got rid of the body. Yes. Good point. Okay, who is
Yeah,
sleeping where? This is Jukes' room by default. We said Randolph and Eris slept down here.
They took our room, Azra.
What? 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 Rude?
All right, I
How
guess.
dare they?
I know. I guess.
I mean, okay, if that's the case, I can have them sleep down here. It's okay. There you
I will
go.
tell Rhea that she is welcome to sprawl out a bedroll on the floor of our room.
What I would say is Wisp would be like, I will return when you have need of me. My god calls. And then she goes away. Boop.
Alrighty.
So that's something that's apparently happening now.
You can just summon her at will, yeah. Rhea does not have a place to sleep, and
You
so
know,
she will say,
if Nox had some couches, there would be plenty of space for people to sleep.
Rhea is welcome to sleep.
Yes.
Expend a bedroll on the floor of our room.
She did
I
hear
said
that,
that.
yes.
That's
Yeah, no,
fine.
I know. I was about to address that.
Also, there's
thank
so
you,
much
Randolph.
space here. You could fit a couple more beds. Like, come on. This place needs an
thank you.
upgrade.
Let's just shove all the NPCs in one room together.
Juice's
That's a good
apartment
point, too.
is an hour apart.
I was
It's highly tried, I'm telling you.
No, Matt.
And Jukes would address this and say, I'm sorry, guys. It was just me here. Like, I didn't have any people staying here before.
I mean, we know you're a party animal. You like to socialize. Don't act
Yeah.
like you didn't have people
But
over.
I had 5 spare beds. Like, I thought 5 was enough.
In fairness, for almost any purpose, 5 spare beds is plenty.
Out of character, we did have 5 players, so that's why there are 5 beds. They didn't count on the NPCs having to sleep here.
Well, someone should have thought ahead. Maybe there's other layers to this treehouse and they could sleep
Yes.
in there. Maybe
Yes.
that's why there's no kitchen here or a living room.
Well, I was gonna say there is like maybe this path that goes to like any of the 4 corners diagonally. So maybe there's other rooms like northeast, southwest, maybe. But yes, Rhea will indeed come in and lay down in here. Jukes
I will
turn
sleep
in.
between Eris and Rhea,
Okay.
but I am comfortable with the Hell Knight.
Okay.
Alright.
Gallus, where are you sleeping?
I think he knows where he's sleeping.
I couldn't hear Chris. What Chris say?
I'm just yelling Jukes' name.
Yeah, get the girl out. Technically, he never switched back to the
Oh,
man.
no, Jukes definitely switched back to Jukes. Yes.
Well, Jukes
Jukes
could
like-
also be the girl, so how dare you?
No, Juke's natural form is indeed this person. Like this is what Jukes looks like, neutral. But yes, if Chris wants me to, I guess I can do that. So Juke switches.
That's what she.
Oh, how sad it looks like we don't have enough beds.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
I go down.
And everybody gets a long rest.
Woo!
I was gonna say something.
Oh, what'd you say, Greg?
for
Yeah,
the
sure.
character. I was gonna say that she would offer the woman the bed for once.
Would Randolph allow that?
No. No.
Could they share?
No.
I mean, to be honest, Juniper and her shared before.
Juniper and
Yeah, we did. We did. Eris and Juniper did share a bed.
That's true.
Randolph opposed it very strongly.
But Eris gets the end say, does she?
Eris
not?
does get the end say. So
I don't know.
Eris,
Here's the difference. It's that I don't actually like. If this were a soldier who worked for Eris's kind, it would be disrespectful and straight up against her code almost to sleep in a bed while a nobility of her land slept on the floor. So Randolph would be much more deeply opposed to it in that circumstance.
okay, but if they sleep in the same bed together, sharing, that could be okay, maybe.
No, Randolph would still not be okay with it, but he won't attack her over it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
He'll still say, no, get on the floor where you belong.
Eris, what message do you send Rhea in her head?
I'll just be like, ignore him. Like, you'll be fine. Like, you'll be chill, girl. I got
Okay.
you. And yeah, we got this.
So you guys, I will put Eris on Randolph's side. Is that correct?
I kind of want it to be like a thing where all guards are taught to sleep standing up.
Oh, nice. That would be cool. I see this and I look over and I go, "What are you doing?"
To Rhea or to Eris?
To Rhea.
She said we could sleep in the same bed. We
There's
could share.
clearly not enough room in that bed for both of you.
Eris steps in and she's like, "Yeah, you're right. No, there's not enough room." And she gets out of the bed and she's like, "Ray, I can have the bed."
Now wait, do you say that in hooting or in one of our heads?
Hooting.
Hooting. I will turn to you and I'll give you a very, very disappointed look. And then I'll turn to Ray and I'll say, "You would dare sleep in the bed while a nobility from your land slept on the floor?"
Shit, you're right. No. I think you're right. I actually don't think she would even get in the bed because of the nobility angle, and she is from El Terrell. Oh no, but the nobility asked her to! Nobility asked her to! So she would!
Are you gonna refuse a noble?
No, you're not gonna refuse it. Sir Randolph, if a queen comes to you and says sleep in my bed or else I will behead you, obviously you sleep in the bed, even though the queen is gonna sleep on the floor. Like, so if Eris says she's gonna sleep on the floor and I get the bed, she is the nobility and I have to listen.
It's like, Rhea, it sounds like you are making excuses to sleep in the bed. Get out of Milady's bed.
Rhea really does not want to start trouble. Why don't you both give Rhea a persuasion check or intimidation if that's what you want to do, Randolph. Do either persuasion or intimidation to see which one's higher.
No.
Neither are good. But
I
Eris
think at that point, Rhea just leaves.
Yeah, let me do an insight check as Rhea to see if she beats either of those. She did beat both of those. And so she'd be like, I don't want to get...
We'll do it with advantage because I'm the nobility and I have the authority here.
Oh my god.
Fuck, you do have the authority. Okay, I like that. I'll give it to you. Yeah, go. You have the authority. You are nobility. Okay,
No, good.
And no, but Rhea rolled a 9, so a 10 beats a 9. So technically speaking, Rhea's like, I mean, okay, I'll stay here. Eris, maybe you should stay in the bed so Randolph does not get angry.
Nice.
I guess.
I have a question as Kyle. Are you doing this like platonically, like sisters or friends, or are you trying to sleep with Rhea?
Friends, like she's trying to be nice to people. She's trying to be more kind to others. Yeah.
Yes. Then yeah, Rhea will lay down and be like, Randolph, I'm sorry, I'm just listening to nobility, and you know, she gave you a command and she gave me a suggestion command, so I'm just gonna go with it.
A suggestion command.
You're right. That's fine. I will follow my command and watch over Milady, but I'm going to get some sleep. I sleep standing up, and I go over to her side and literally just stand over her, staring at her.
You're such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair.
All right. Rhea rolls over, so that way she's looking at Eris and not at you.
Breathe very heavily.
What a power move, though.
Alrighty, so the three of them go to sleep. You all get long rests, and we wake up in the morning.
Ready to just not long rest or take the point of exhaustion and just watch it.
Randolph, you were the one who wanted to take the long rest the most.
I do need it pretty fucking bad, yeah.
Dukes, not Dukes, sorry, Gallus, can you give me a performance check?
Didn't I nat 20 last time or something?
You did, let's see what you did this time.
He's clearly already mastered the art.
Clearly the Chad of this art. Like, come on.
Great, did you say something?
I was gonna say Eris might try to calm Randolph down, but I think we're done with this roleplay.
We're done with that roleplay, yes.
And a 16.
Yeah, the 16, you fuck her pretty good. We're gonna move on now.
Can we take a short bathroom break?
Yeah, we can go to break. Yep.
Yay, bathroom time!
We'll come back and we will go towards the Van Thumper mansion.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Guys, I made my own like be back soon screen, and it has like the Dungeons and Dragons book on it. It says we'll be right back after this short break, and it's like a warrior fighting a dragon.
Oh, that's so cool.
We need to be sponsored. I will sponsor.
Wouldn't that be nice? All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We also have Two Dirty Mouths and Imagination to really be sponsored by anything.
I'll sponsor you. I'm sponsored right now. Look at that shirt.
Sponsoring.
Anyway,
Sponsored by Sassy Satellite.
We should really. You should send us all those shirts, Max, and then we could all be like, "Oh, this is sponsored by Sassy," you know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Give me addresses.
Yeah, and then we all just wear it during our session.
If you want a shirt, PM me your address and shirt size. Oh yeah, dude. We left off at an amazing spine, JoJo's. Holy crap!
There's one more.
I know. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Mental lock it between both of us, and I just don't have the quick reflexes. No, that's good.
It sure ain't doing it. There we
All right, oscillate this one.
just only sets it power.
Which I guess is the whole point of the break, isn't it?
Yeah.
Crap. Chris, hit that light. Go.
That way?
That one.
Yeah?
Did you see the 13 sent messages?
Chris, I'm so uncomfortable right now.
It's probably a joke.
I hope it was.
So we gotta get her a drow boyfriend, I've decided.
So no one else wants a shirt, huh?
What shirt?
What?
Not even paying attention.
I was in the bathroom, good sir.
I said it before you left, madame.
I
That
don't
is true.
think so. Let's see. What shirt are you talking about?
A sassy shirt.
Oh. How much?
Yeah.
I heard tea again.
Free.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a shirt. I'll wear it around.
You have to wear it on stream. That's the point.
Okay. Fork it over. Make the decal big so it goes right over my tatas so everyone can see.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to print you a custom shirt. You can have one of the ones that already exist.
Okay. I just thought you would want bigger advertising. It's fine.
No, that's fine. Do you feel that way? Wear it backwards. It says Sassy Satellite across the back.
Sweet.
Where,
Hello.
there we go.
Are we back?
We are ready to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys wake up in the morning. Do you guys... Okay, so we will go to the Van Thumper estate. So let me get all your tokens together. to transport you over.
I just can't get over the Van Thumper name. Did you make that up, or that's just their
Nope,
name?
that's in the book. Their name is Van Thumper.
I always
Which
think
is
of Thumper from
fantastic,
Bambi when
okay.
you say that.
Alrighty.
Ow! I just punched my own desk.
Oh, that's not good. You shouldn't do that.
I know. I was shaking my coffee, and I just wham. It's okay.
You're
Coffee's
drinking
fine.
coffee right now?
I'm a sipper, and it was iced coffee, so I've been drinking it like for hours. So technically, I made it last night. So
That's not better, right? It doesn't make drinking coffee at 8:30 p.m. better.
it's sustained coffee caffeine language. Okay. Besides,
Oh,
I'm
God,
gonna be
this
staying
sounds
up late
very
doing
big.
D&D after this, so it's not like I have to go to bed at a regular time.
Hey, I have good news. I made a slight mistake. So we need to get to the villa. The villa is between. Oh, I guess you don't really need to, do you? Oh, because you have Rhea with you. So I'm gonna have the party make a stealth check to try to hide Rhea. Because you need to go. I was wrong. It's not that there's 20 guards at the estate. There's 20 city guards in the area around the estate. So you're gonna just have to like pass by them to get in. They're not like guarding it. They're just patrolling the city. So that is what I. That's what I. That yeah. So
Could we
Technically,
change
we
Rhea's-
are guards.
Could we change Rhea's getup so that she doesn't just look obviously Hell Knightish? Because if so, we would.
that's fair. Juke
Yeah.
certainly has a pair of clothes.
Also,
so yeah,
we
he
are
is-
technically the Flaming Fist, so why couldn't we just
We don't have any authority in the Flaming Fist.
Yeah,
We are
just-
just conscripts, right?
right?
Yeah,
But
that's
we're
true.
in uniform. Why would they stop us? We're technically still an authority in the system.
Oh, you could claim that you've arrested Rhea. Yeah, if you get caught, that's a
Well,
good backup.
No, I suggest they wouldn't stop us naturally. They'd only stop us if Rhea was there.
Right.
Like, they'd stop us because of the Hell Knight.
Yeah.
But I think as long as she isn't wearing Hell Knight getup, she would not be recognizable as a
Right.
Hell Knight.
I'm just trying to find any way to not stealth because I have disadvantage on stealth because I have all the armor.
But it is a group check, so I will be taking the average. So it's not like I'm just saying.
But do we even need it if she does not appear to be a Hell Knight?
I would give that to you. That you had the idea to change her clothes. So yeah, I would say it'd be fine probably. Let me reveal the driveway.
Where's the cloak that she had on before that covers up her armor?
But it also looks suspicious.
We're in Baldur's Gate, though.
She got there.
I'm sure that, like, every other pedestrian is wearing a big cloak that covers up their features.
Alright, so this is what you see coming in. I'll just unveil the outside of the house as a whole.
Oh my god, it's so big.
Yeah.
Somehow I already don't like you.
You're gonna love my idea.
You're gonna like the way you look.
No.
So,
I
yeah,
guarantee it.
JD, as an aside, our friend John is on here, and he's like, "Who's that guy? He could be me. He's kind of cute." He's like, "I like his hair. It looks so soft. I'd pet it."
Oh, has John not seen JD in stream before?
No.
Oh.
He also said he would hit it, but I skipped over that in case you'd be offended.
John just entered chat!
Not say anything, and you totally just did. So
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't say not to say anything.
Oh my God.
You did, but I didn't see that one. Sorry. Party foul.
JD, are you single? No.
I cannot believe you just outed John like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Wow.
I
Put
read
him
too
on
fast.
blast. We are on stream. That is on record for
Yes.
posterity.
You need to apologize like 100 times. Like,
I am sorry. I broke the code,
she
but
didn't
I
see it.
didn't see
She-
that one. You wrote so
didn't
much
realize
all
it.
at once.
Okay, so we have the Von Thumper estate to infiltrate.
I have an idea.
Azra turns slowly to Gallus. Yes?
My idea. I cast Disguise Self, and I turn myself into Emmerich.
Oh shit, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
I've heard much worse.
I think several people in our party can do that as well. So what some of us,
Yep.
I'm not. I would say this as Rhea. I'd be like, can any of you shapeshift? Because we could just do. I can't, but if any of you
Oh.
can.
That's a great
cannot.
idea, actually. I
I
have
cannot.
disguise self,
Yes, exactly.
but
Yep.
I just really don't think we need to. I don't think that they would stop us.
No. Sorry, Jess. We're at the compound now. We're talking about go inside the house.
Oh, okay.
So to go inside the
I
house.
can see you guys are with me.
Yeah,
So
Chris is
solidly-
going to be Emmerich.
Solidly half the party can cast Disguise Self?
I think. Well, I know for last week it was Jukes could, Eris could, Gallus could, and
Literally everybody knows with us good.
oh, Jess could too. So 4 people. 4 of the 6 of us can cast it. Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
It's literally only you and Randolph that cannot cast Disguise Self.
That's amazing.
I cannot cast spells. Wait, how can you cast spells?
There's a reason for it. I don't know why. I
You
can. It's on
Are you-
D&D Beyond.
Wait, are you an arcane trickster?
I can cast invisibility.
That's a good point. You're a thief. You're not an arcane trickster. Rogues don't have spells by default. What?
Is it from his race?
He's a human.
Uh,
Do you have a feat? I'm looking now to see if
he
you're
has a
cheating.
feat.
Are you
He
cheating?
took the feat Shadow Touched
Oh,
Charisma.
you're Shadow Touch. That makes sense. Shadow Touch and Fate Touch give you spells. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Cool.
Would you look at that?
Alrighty.
shit.
So you guys see a big house surrounded by guards. You also see there are 2 like pathways you could take. One that goes to the backyard. One that goes in the front door. Also in the backyard. I'll reveal that too. You would see like a garage or like a stable house in the top left. I'm trying to reveal right now.
Oh, that's this-ish area, I'm guessing.
Yes. And the road also connects out back to another driveway that comes in through the back.
I mean, if we disguise Gallus as, or rather, if Gallus disguises himself as Amric, that gives us a pretty solid in, especially if they think Amric died, and he says that he faked his own death to escape his attackers. There were no witnesses to that fight except for the captain of the Low
They
Lantern.
may not even know or think that Emmerich died.
They might not know yet, yeah.
If I need to, I can lie. I'm a good liar.
Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and maintain a guidance on Gallus if we're doing this horse shit.
Controlled by Chris. Save. Chris, you now have control of Emmerich. I'm taking your Gallus token away.
Oh, no, you give it to Max.
Oh, yes. Good point. Thank you. Okay.
Absolutely incredible.
But
Wow, look at my massive 60 HP.
what? Oh, no. That was how much
Yeah.
damage you guys did to him. I was accounting upwards.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So, Rhea would be like, I can't change. Are any of you gonna change?
I'll say
I
you
have no ability to do so.
Owl Lady and Night Lady? I don't know your names well. Juniper and Bird Lady.
Eris.
Eris, yes, of
I
course.
gave you my fucking bed and you can't remember my fucking name?
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. That was Kyle making a joke. I'm sorry. Yes, she knows your name. If anything, she doesn't know Juniper's name. She's like, yes, Eris and Jupiter, right? Jupiter?
Oh, so close.
Also, my Wispa would also be here. Here's the thing: is Wispa doesn't have the ability,
You
and
can summon Wispa at will, so you could always shapeshift yourself and dismiss Wispa until you get to a point where you want to use bonus action and summon her.
I mean, I just can look like a guard, I guess, but
Yeah, I can just lie that you guys are my bodyguards.
You
Yeah.
have seen 2 of his personal guards, that one thug and the spine devil.
but why
You have
can't he
seen both
just
of them.
say that we're his guards? Why does?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. I'm saying specifically, you have 2 personal knowledge of 2 of his specific guards. That's all I meant.
Right, I don't want to use the shape change
Okay.
right now. And I'd rather
Oh.
have Wispa ready to go.
So you do look like a holy knight and he would not.
I mean,
employ it.
I'm not a holy. Well, yeah,
Are you?
I'm not a holy
you
knight.
are.
I am
And definitely he's
a knight
holy
of the order.
Ezra.
So I look like someone who has, you know,
Okay, hey,
played on.
whatever. Ray is good with whatever, man. Kyle, the DM, would say the more of you that can shapeshift, the better, but that's just me. So I'm not part of the party. So
I was gonna say because an owl looks kind of suspicious. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. So, I would say either I was gonna ask you guys the bodyguard or like just a regular human being.
you have demon bodyguard, regular bodyguard, or just regular human being. Yeah.
Change it into Spine Devil.
Disguise stuff is limited to humanoid shape, though, isn't it?
Devils
We
are
did
still.
be a spine devil.
Spine Devil's still a humanoid, isn't it? Technically.
It's probably a devil, my man.
Sorry, in my head, anything that walks on 2 feet and has 2 arms is a humanoid because they are humanoid shape. But you're right, it is a devil.
Technically, I'm Fae, so.
Yeah, it's a good point. You're Fae, but you're also a humanoid? I don't know, it's weird. Because undead are undead, they're not humanoid, but they definitely have a humanoid shape. So it's like there's definitely...
Well, humanoid is more of like a legal term than like an actual descriptor, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's fair, that's fair. That's why I think there should almost be 2 words. There should be like person and shape, or I don't know, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so, yes, you could have this Spine Devil. You could do random guard, or you could do the bodyguard that you guys met that swam.
Can I go ahead and make a deception check to like take off my holy symbols and disguise myself as just a knight and not a paladin?
Yeah, you can try that. 100%. Give me... Yeah, it's...
I'm gonna guidance the shit out of myself for that. I assume it's deception?
Yeah, that sounds good.
There's that. Fuck!
That's gonna be a failure.
That's bad.
You don't in-game... But Azra doesn't know it's a failure.
No, absolutely. So Azra like looks down at himself.
He's like, good
He's
job.
gonna take off like a medal he got at some point from his left shoulder, put it in his pocket. All right, I think I'm good to go.
Done.
Holy symbol right on his chest. I think I'm fine.
All right. Anyone else?
I think I am gonna change myself into the Spine Devil.
I can't believe that no one tried to
we
stop
figured
Azra
out. We
from
figured
that.
out that we don't think you could do the devil part, but you could do the other guy.
You could do the other guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But the other guy was so boring. Okay.
You're not wrong.
Hey, that guy had a wife and kids, and no, I'm just kidding.
That's his problem. Okay, I think I'll just be a regular human being.
I already brought you the other one though, so that's
Okay, then that's fine.
I already got that. All right, so that's gonna be controlled by Eric Gray. Save.
Oh, you know what? No.
Away.
It doesn't have to be humanoid. She can totally be a spine devil.
Yeah, I thought it was just the same arms and limbs. Like I thought it was just the same arms and legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I will grab that.
In basic arrangement of limbs.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay,
Wild.
cool.
Never mind, I retract all of my earlier points.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Insane. Eris is now a whole ass devil.
You are a devil now. Let me grab the devil token. Jess, does Juniper want to be this random guard guy that I already took a token for?
I'm not switching my forms.
Not doing it. Got it. Cool.
It's not worth it. I can't do it for both
I think
people.
this whole thing is so worth it, but whatever. That's just Kyle.
Of course. And you can't micromanage what we do.
I know, and I already said I'm not part of the party, so I don't get a vote. Yes.
Yeah, so stop voting loudly and insisting.
Well, it is like when half the party votes one way, and then one person's like, I'm not disguising myself at all. Like, Randolph, are you going to try to do any... You don't need to. Well, I guess you have nobility armor on. Is Randolph going to try to cover that up at all or anything? Or do anything special? Or...
Just because you have really nice armor doesn't mean you can't be a guard. He's literally a guard.
I'm pretty sure he said earlier that he has the markings of Eris's noble house.
So
on
it's not
his
that it's
armor.
marked; it's that it's the same. My family line uses the same type of armor all the way down,
Okay.
and my family line is the line that defends Eris's family line.
Yes.
So,
Is there a family crest that somebody could do a
There is
history
no
check?
crest. It's just the leafy armor you see. In theory, it is possible that someone who's really in the know could recognize it, but I don't imagine it causing too many problems. Someone would really have to be deeply, would either need to be from or deeply in tune with the Lost City to make it, to notice me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
And even then, you know, even if, let's assume for a second, I'm wearing the armor of an ex-soldier from there, if I wasn't there at the time, where else am I gonna fucking go? You know, it's like...
Okay, so the party is at the gate. You do.
I will say it is 8:50.
Oh yeah, good point.
I don't know how long what we're getting into is, but me personally, I would rather stop at the start of a dungeon than cut out halfway through.
You are absolutely right. I was thinking we could get the first floor done, but you're right, 10 minutes now. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can cut it there. I also wasn't sure if we were going until 9 or 9:30, but I remember Dalton said he's available at 9 now, so yes. Okay. Sounds good. All right. I will see you guys next Friday.
All right.
Yep. Thank you for the session.
Yes. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Wait.
Now,
I'll talk to you
JD,
real quick.
personal questions.
Oh.
What city are you from?
I wonder why you're asking that.
No reason.
Do that. But what is the answer? Are we off stream? You should kill the stream before he answers the question.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be answering that while the entire internet has the chance of seeing me.
So Jess, end the stream and then we can answer that question.
But then our inquiring minds wouldn't know.
Oh.
Hey, we
Oh,
have
okay,
a new
now he
person
could
in
know.
this.
I'll end this.
Inquiring mind just came into the chat. Hi, Josh.